Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 182 of Perpetual Backlog. I am one of your hosts, very tired dude, and joining me, like always, is Dalit
I'm very full, dude. I had tacos al pastor and some ice cream.
and Leek.
I'm not actually tired, really. So I guess we swapped places this week.
Well,
Amazing. I'm awake.
I got 4 hours of sleep because I was like,
Oh.
I got the day off. All right? So I'm
Yeah.
going to stay up with my friends, and we're going to watch Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. And that's what we did. And then right before I went to bed, I got a text message from my asshole coworker. It was like, yeah, I'm not feeling good. I can't come in. Can you work for me today? And I wasn't going to make my store manager work a double because he just had bypass surgery.
Oh my god.
So.
Yeah. Very considerate of you not to force him.
And then,
Yeah.
And then this coworker's not coming in tomorrow. They're not scheduled tomorrow, so they weren't going to come in anyway, and so I still have to come in tomorrow. So I get no days off. Yay!
Oof.
I'm super tired.
Podcast ends. Aqua's out like a light.
Well, it should be. Anyway.
Honestly, probably yeah. Normally I would stay up and like do some stuff, but I'm super tired. Yeah. I'm just gonna get my stuff out of the way because I have a small little rant attached to the only game I played this week.
Okay.
I played a bunch of Monster Hunter this week.
Yep.
Sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I fought that dumbass monkey Rajang.
Yeah, he's a lot more of a pain in the ass in Worlds than he was in Rise. Hey.
Yeah,
I fought Rajang this week too. What's wrong?
I hate him. And then I fought Stygian Zinogre.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Did you fight
Big
the
angry boy.
Biding Lands version of Rajang?
Well, I fought the first version of Rajang, like the one you run into him right off the bat, or whatever.
Okay.
The special assignment one. And then right after that, you fight Stygian Zinogre.
Yeah.
Correct.
A lot more easier than the Rajang.
I agree.
a lot more easier to deal with than the Rajang. And then it's Safi Jiva. All right.
Oh, then
Safi.
Okay.
I like this fight. I like Safi Jiva. All right. I thought Safi Jiva was a great fight. I remember doing it back in the day. You know what I don't remember? Because Capcom's fucking idiots.
Okay.
Why is Cole Toroth and Safi Jiva on a 2-week rotation?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh no.
That's pissed me off so much. Because I was like, I get access to Safi Jiva. I'm going to go farm out Safi Jiva weapons and stuff like this. All right, because I wanted to do that. No. It's a 2-week. Why a 2-week rotation?
So
just keep them up all the time.
If I had to guess, it's probably because they understood before the Return to World stuff that the numbers were going to dwindle a bit, and they wanted to keep these rooms filled as much as possible because of the nature of the encounters. That would be my best guess.
Oh, so make people wait, and then they'll fill in when it's ready.
Yeah, so instead of people just beelining towards Safi, people would be inclined to actually go do Kulv or vice versa, depending on what weapon you're going for, because some of Kulv weapons are genuinely best in slot. A lot of Safi's were, as all, of course, preceding the fatty weapons, which are pretty great.
Well, I'm not gonna go do Cole Toroth because I don't care two shits about that monster.
Yeah, that's I think a big reason. I think Safi Jiva's just a bigger troll.
I mean, there's 25,000 people playing Monster Hunter right now. Monster Hunter World.
So this
right
is true. They could switch it, but I think this was under the assumption that at some point these numbers weren't going to be that number at all times. They were going to have some lulls, and they didn't want to make the sieges impossible to fill. Though I think the sieges can be soloed on certain event quests.
I'm
I
not
can't
sure.
remember. I haven't soloed them. I'm only used to the group play.
Anyway, I had to like look it up because I was like, all right, the thing is, you do the recon, you get access to the siege. All right. And then you go do the siege, and then you have to do the recon again, and then you get access to the siege. Blah blah blah. Rinse repeat, like how it was when it came out. And so me, Tara, and Melody, we did the recon twice, and we're sitting here like, why isn't the siege popping up? All right. And so I had to look it up, and it's like, yeah, every 2 weeks it's rotated out, and I'm like, this made me so mad because there's nothing else I want to do at the moment. All right, because
to be fair, this was the thing that you were talking about when we were talking about Alatrion last time. You're like, I got Savajiva. I enjoyed that fight. I want to do that fight again.
well, I mean, that's also the thing. Getting to the Safijiva recon, all right, actually getting past that or whatever, I now have access to Alatrion. All right.
Yes, correct.
But I don't want to mess with Alatrion right now, especially with how that fight is just done in general.
Do you have an ice weapon? I think it's ice. I don't think it's fire.
No, it's either ice or fire. They can start. Alatrion can start with fire or it can start with ice.
But it always started one, and you could just avoid getting to the other. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Or at least that's. I was just watching a video earlier, and that's what I gathered, or whatever. But I'm also like tired, so I mean maybe I didn't hear correctly. But yeah, I know you have to like do a certain amount of elemental damage, and then when it goes into its free element phase or whatever, you got to break its horn.
Correct.
And then you gotta go back into the elemental phase or whatever, do that again. And then when it goes back into its free element, you gotta break its horn again or whatever. And you can do that. You can do that those 2 times, and then after that time, you need to kill a monster.
Yeah.
I'm never doing this.
Eschaton Judgment is going to kill you.
I'm never doing this fight solo or whatever. So I won't actually ever have to worry about that. All right, because Terra plays dual blades, and that's going to be all the elemental damage I need, to be fair. But it still made me mad, all right, because outside of having to fight Alatrion, the only other thing I have to do in this game is fight Fatalis, and I can't fight Fatalis until Master Rank 100. You have to be Master Rank 100.
You'll have that. Yeah. You'll have that. You'll have Ruiner No Gigante.
Yeah.
And I think one other fight, but I can't remember what it is. Might just be those 2 fights, if I'm honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, so now I'm just on the, all right, well, so to be fair, it swaps over to Safijiva on the 23rd. All right, so I got 2 days. All right. This wasn't the beginning of like the Call of Terrell 2 weeks thing. So like in a couple of days I can actually.
So yeah, a bit of rest and recovery, and then you'll be back and ready to go.
Yeah. It just pissed me off at that time because I was just like, I was ready to play Monster Hunter like that pretty much half of that night. I was like, yeah,
because
I'm ready.
You even pinged me, and I was just busy. But yeah, understandable.
But yeah. The only other thing I've been doing is I started the big MCU watch or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
As I watched the first movie, because I've gotten through a lot of stuff this week with that, because it's been pretty much every night me and Tara watching it. All right. I made the decision in the middle of Captain America. All right. Not watching any of the miniseries until we hit like phase 4. Because I don't care about Jessica Jones. I don't care about Luke Luke Cage. I don't care about
I like
Daredevil.
Jessica Jones season 1 specifically.
Yeah, but
season
they're
1.
But they're inconsequential to the main story.
You're absolutely correct. You will have to watch Daredevil though.
Will I have to watch Daredevil though?
He's coming back.
Is he though?
Oh, the Netflix
Yeah.
series is very good.
The Netflix Daredevil is returning to
It's
Marvel.
very good, yeah. And
Yeah,
I suppose you can
the
also watch
series is returning,
Echo
but he's
as
not
well.
coming up in
Echo was
movies,
alright.
is he?
Oh, is he? Are they really dropping the ball and not putting him in the movies?
I don't know. There's only 2 movies coming out.
That's true.
Avengers. It's Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. He might show up in Secret Wars.
Yeah, I hope so. I like
Daredevil.
And if I hear that he comes in Secret Wars, I guess I'll go watch the Daredevil. But at this moment, I am not watching Daredevil.
Oh, it's really good though.
I agree.
I know some of these are actually really good. It's just they're inconsequential to the first 4 phases.
To the overarching story.
The overarching story or whatever. It doesn't matter.
This is fair.
Like they had their own little Avengers like movie or Avengers like miniseries where called The Defenders.
Right? It wasn't very good though. Don't worry about it.
I know they had that.
To be fair, if I'm going to be a real bastard about this, hey, Daredevil is Peter's lawyer in one of the movies.
Oh, you know what? True.
Not in his capacity as Daredevil, obviously, but
no.
You know, Murdoch turns up.
Did turn up, yeah.
True.
So that's me being pedantic.
But yeah, it's after we do Endgame. Right after Endgame, you watch Loki season 1. So
yeah, fair enough. Very fair.
And those miniseries, we'll more than likely watch, because it's like Loki, WandaVision.
Yeah.
I guess we'll watch. What is it? There's Secret Invasion with dealing with the Skrulls.
Oh yeah, Secret Invasion.
Yeah, I guess you have to. Hey, I didn't
Yeah.
actually watch that, and unfortunately, I heard
it's
terrible things about it.
It's I did watch it, and it's
I have to watch Falcon and the Winter
I'll take
Soldier.
over like an actual dud though.
Falcon and Winter Soldier, I liked it.
Yeah, I like that. But I feel like you and I, we're in the minority because a lot of people seem to not like that show.
Oh,
I mean, I might like it. I don't know. I have to watch Hawkeye just due to what happens at the end of Black Widow. So.
What happens at the end of Black Widow?
Elaine makes
right.
What's her face go after Barton.
Yeah.
I'm only calling her Elaine because that's all I know her as.
Fair.
That's all I know her as, and I also hear she's kind of a bitch in this in the series anyway. So
she's great. Well, I didn't hear she's great. Her banter with it's not Kate. What's her name? The female lead of Hawkeye is very good. I like their dynamic rather a lot.
Oh,
she's also surprisingly funny.
Who, Elaine?
Yeah, like deadpan funny though, not like on purpose. I mean, it is on purpose, but
well, I mean, I just know I just don't know if she's a character that I want to like or trust her and ever because she's literally making what's her face going after.
If you do end up watching Daredevil, also watch Echo as well because it is a continuation.
Oh, okay.
And it was most likely lead to any other appearance from the characters.
Echo. I must have missed something. What's Echo?
Is a Native American hero.
Oh,
they're deaf, but also they kick ass.
Yeah, I heard about this very recently, like yesterday recently, because people were very angry at Disney for something.
Oh no, Echo's great.
Basically, no, they were using Echo as an example of good.
Yeah. It has Kingpin, and then the character is basically closely tied to Kingpin.
Okay.
Yeah, we just finished watching Doctor Strange last night.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we watched like 3 or 4 movies last night. We watched I think it was Ant-Man, Captain America. No, actually, never mind. We watched Captain America: Civil War, Black Widow. I think that night or the other night, and then we watched Black Panther, Spider-Man: Homecoming, and Doctor Strange last night.
Okay.
So next is Thor: Ragnarok.
Hey.
And then
Best
Ant-Man
Thor
and the
movie.
Wasp. And then Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Mm-hmm.
And then the double Avengers movies. So.
But 1 and 2.
Yeah. Yeah. I was seeing what is it? Probably gonna watch Moon Knight. I hear that's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's alright.
I
I
liked
enjoyed
it.
that.
It caught a lot of flack at time of airing. I don't hear anyone talk bad about it anymore, but I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it.
But I like that character, so maybe that's why
Uh,
people were so mad, because they do like that character. It's not
Yeah.
the most faithful adaptation, but it's pretty good.
It does have random bullshit go moments.
Yeah.
It certainly does.
As I was telling Dalit, like last week or when we got to it or whatever, Elon Musk is in Iron Man 2.
It's so weird. 'Cause it is. It's just him. I looked it up.
Yeah. I was like, who said they're watching it? They'll just hear Pepper go, Elon! Or whatever, and she just goes up and like shakes his hand and
Random
everything or whatever.
cameo.
And I'm like, oh, I had to stop rewinding. I was like, is that actually Elon Musk? And I was like, oh my god, it is. He had like 2 lines. You just telling Stark, it was like, I've got an idea for an electric plane or whatever. And Stark's like, oh, if you got an idea, then we'll make a deal and do it. Or whatever. And then yeah. So yeah, we're like halfway to finishing this. So pretty good. Making good time.
Well,
Making good time.
maybe not, but
well, no, it gets a lot more dense after Avengers.
Yeah.
So because that's when we end. Then we actually start watching like TV series or whatever. So like it's gonna get like a lot more dense.
Mm-hmm.
Also heard that Avengers Secret Wars is probably when they're gonna start bringing in mutants. So like the X-Men.
Secret Wars?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, look, I'll just be happy to have them. Why is Secret Wars the one? Or I guess I'm thinking of, what was the one with the Skrulls? Secret Invasion?
Yeah. Secret Invasion is the one with the Skrulls. Yeah.
I guess I was thinking that. I don't know. I don't even know what Secret Wars is going to be at this point.
Yeah. I don't either. I know Doomsday is going to be. Well, no. Well, Secret Wars and Doomsday is going to have Doom in it. So then Doctor Doom.
Can we briefly talk about this? I
know what they're doing.
I've sat here and I've thought about this a lot.
Yeah.
And I know that this Doom is just going to be Stark. I understand that.
Yeah.
I need them to have not squandered that rumor I heard about Mads Mikkelsen being interested in the role. Because
that would be
he's my
exciting.
Doom.
Yeah.
He's my Doom a
He'd be
lot. And
perfect,
if he walks away because you announced RDJ at Comic-Con, I'm going to be so mad. Because his Caecilius was fine, great, whatever. But he'd make a very good Victor Von Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That
could
is
they
all.
do that because he was Caecilius?
Sure. Absolutely. Change his hair. Don't have him have a messed up face. It's fine.
I know, but like they seem to be like intentionally doing RDJ as Stark.
Specifically Stark, yeah.
Yeah. So like if you brought in Mads Mikkelsen, then everybody, a lot of people would be like, is this Caecilius? Is this going to be Caecilius? Everybody knows that they're using RDJ as Stark, as the Stark's version of Doom. So
yep.
It's gonna be really fucked up when they choose not to do that, and I just have to sit there and go, okay, you
No,
got me, Marvel.
They couldn't just make him actually Victor Von Doom. I don't think they could actually do that.
He wouldn't be my first choice. There's a reason I want someone like Mickelson on the role. Mickelson.
Yeah.
Mickelson on the role. I want someone who like. Good.
I was like, if they were doing Victor Von Doom, I would see Mickelson or whatever. But I just specifically think that know that they're going to be doing a. They're going to.
There is a storyline that Stark is.
Well,
Doom.
there is a storyline, but that's
two of them. Yeah.
But that's just Victor swapping his brain with Stark.
No, there's another storyline where Stark is Doom.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, this is comics. This is what it comes down to. So at some point, all of these characters have had to have alternate stories, and this was one of them.
Yeah, what I figured this is that it's just there was a obviously alternate version Tony Stark, alternate like timeline or whatever Tony Stark, where instead of playing well with the Avengers or whatever, Tony Stark decides to protect the world in the way that he thought that protecting the world would go about.
Way back in Ultron.
I can believe it's a variant because of the Loki stuff that happened.
Right.
In the series.
Right. Yeah. I haven't seen season 2 of Loki, so
no spoilers.
Yeah.
But
no spoilers.
I do like the idea
I'm going
of Stark. Yeah. I do like the idea of a Stark that had Ultron but successful, and those are Doom bots. I would like that a lot.
Yeah. I pretty much think that that's how it's going to go because of the words sure. Robert Downey Jr. says at the Comic-Con was different mask, same task.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be
also
that'll be extremely interesting.
I really like RDJ, but I hope they bulk him out a lot.
Oh,
because she's a short man. I believe he's about my height, maybe a little bit taller, and he is not very broad. And fairly, I don't even know if Victor Von Doom is very broad, but the armor is massive.
Robert Downey Jr. is 5'8".
Oh yeah, he's my height. Yeah. Oh my god, the pumps they have him in to stand eye to eye with Cap. God, the lifts in those goddamn boots.
Anyway, that's my week. It was MCU and Monster Hunter.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I played one game this week. Exactly one.
Technically two. I'll let you off with one.
You'll have to help me with the second.
We played Monster Hunter, Dollet.
Was that this week or was that last week?
I'm pretty sure we played a little bit more after podcast. Not like directly after podcast last week, but like.
Oh, well, look, I'm always happy to play Monster Hunter.
At some point.
So fair enough. At some point I did. At some point I most certainly will again. More to come.
Yeah.
But what has absolutely eaten every moment of free time I've had is Path of Exile, which I have played campaign-wise, start to finish now. I don't know what the fuck Diablo's gonna do, man. Diablo's nothing. Diablo does cutscenes much better. Mm-hmm. Like the Diablo cutscenes, so good. But the story in Path of Exile is so good, though.
Yeah.
Like, you'd have to go back to D2 to be comparable.
Uh-huh.
And, so yeah, I have been running through... like I said,
Diablo
cutscenes.
Does... Well, no, Diablo does... Its gameplay is more accessible.
No, that is 100% true. Like, If you're not ready to commit yourself to learning a game, Path of Exile is not now and will never be for you.
You might have to buy Diablo or whatever, which is like the complete opposite of Path of Exile. You don't actually you could play that for free.
Also, only kind of true.
Only kind of true because you got to buy stash tabs.
Yeah.
Path of like Diablo's gameplay is like literally dumbed down to where I could just click a few buttons and like I understand what's going on. Path of Exile, you're like.
To be fair, that is endgame Path of Exile. That is endgame Path of Exile, where you're just pressing one button and clearing a whole room.
Okay. You have to.
But you have to get there. But you have to get there.
But you have to get there. And I'm 70 levels in. I am not there. I just cleared the campaign and things have gone back to one-shotting. So that's fun. To your credit though, Diablo is 1,000% more approachable. I was having this conversation with Nat earlier this week. He was saying that he hopes Diablo does like embrace more complexity and gets more depth and adds all of these layers. And I said, no, Diablo literally cannot afford to do that. Diablo gets by on the thousands on top of thousands of people that buy this game strictly for the story, and then they never play it again until the next expansion.
Yeah.
And if you scare those people off, Diablo dies a horrid death because the hardcore audience isn't going to carry that game. So yeah, I think that PoE is excessively dense and is very hard to break the surface of. But once you do, it's so fucking rewarding. Oh, God, I feel so powerful when I'm powerful, and of course, I feel very weak when I'm weak. So, it's been a fun learning experience, and I put days of time into this game to just beat the story, which was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not talking about hours. I think I've put legitimately, I have 63 hours, and I installed Steam on this run. All my other times of trying to play this game and bouncing off because I couldn't. I didn't have the time to understand it. That doesn't even count towards these 63 hours. Though this hour's a little inflated because I was also running a separate character in group with Nat and Matt. So I've probably only put like 40 hours into this. Regardless, back to the matter is, that's a whole lot of time for just getting through a story. Granted, this is 10 years worth of storytelling, so I mean, maybe it's not that much, but I've been very impressed. I've thought it has been an absolute joy to play with a couple of bumps that no one likes to die in one hit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I've enjoyed my time with this. It's a free to play game. It is, but I immediately understood hitting like my 50s and having two characters that no, this is a free to trial game, and you can trial in full. But they'll get that $40 out of you. Yeah, those stash tabs. And that's fair enough. I'm happy to pay for it. I'm going to put out like 20 or $30 this week to get my currency, to get my unique, and to get my gem tabs. Because all of this transfers over to PoE 2. All purchases transfer over, which is very cool. Otherwise, I would not spend any money because one of the announcements at opening night live was for PoE 2. So, but yeah, that's the only game I played. I have been super enjoying myself. I am running a Ball Lightning Templar and a Toxic Rain Ranger. And feels good. Feels good. Super happy to have finally made it past Act 2 before dying to like time and complexity and just choosing a different game. Though Wukong did threaten that this week. I once again chose an awful time to start a game that requires this much investment.
Yeah.
But I did it. I made it through. Off to you, Link.
Clip. Yeah, I played Monster Hunter.
Let's go.
Just grinding for weapons that I took fancy to, mainly.
Mhm.
And then what else I do?
What weapon do you play currently?
I've been bouncing between Charge Blade.
Oh, that's right. We talked about
And
this.
also Switch
You are
Axe, yeah.
cultured.
Yeah, and Switch Axe as well.
Yeah.
Switch Axe is fun. It's so simple compared to Charge Blade.
Yeah,
So
Charge Blade
simple.
is technically the most advanced
Yeah.
weapon, though I feel like that's a little overstated.
I enjoy it though. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then also, yeah, I've been doing that mainly. I'm trying to get the Namael weapon because it's cool.
Nami, I hope Namiel comes back. What a pretty monster that is.
So pretty. One of my favorites.
Mhm.
Then I was playing more Fields of Mystria.
Yeah.
I bought Cult of the Lamb because it's on sale.
Yes,
It's got its
you
new
mentioned that.
thingy. Yeah.
DLC, yeah.
Yeah, new DLC. I think that's really well, GTA obviously. Not much has happened in it besides the character's drama, and my character is just witnessing it and going, "Why?" Basically, the meme where you know that meme of, I can't remember what series it is, but basically walk into a room and it's on fire.
Oh,
Yeah, the community
Yeah.
meme.
Community
Yeah.
meme,
That's
yeah.
that's essentially what my character's been experiencing. It's like, what's happening?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Walking in rooms on fire, drop
Yeah.
pizza.
And I played the thing that we can't talk about. Yay!
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. I haven't
Yeah,
started that yet.
Me
Yes.
either.
I enjoyed it actually, but I can't
It-
say
it-
anything.
Yes,
I
yes,
can't
it
say
is.
anything.
It looks like
I
it
like
was.
it.
It would have been fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what if is it already down? Have I missed my opportunity?
No. You can still play
No.
it.
Okay,
It has,
I do want to try it.
It has play times. You have to play during a certain time or whatever if you want to do like
that's gonna
if you
be
want to do
rough, but
online
I will.
play. Yeah.
I will give it a go.
Yeah. I enjoyed it so far.
Clap,
Secret
clap. Thank you.
secret games.
Secret
games.
Yay!
Yeah.
But yeah,
Secret
basically that's
video
that's my
game.
week. Nothing too exciting. Basically same old. Easy.
I
If it
appreciate
ain't
your
broke, don't
gameplay.
fix it. Ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think before we start talking about opening night live.
Hey guys, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're into what you're hearing. While you're down there, remember to like the video as much as we like you. You'll be good now.
There are two things we can bring up. One is the voice actress Atsuko Tanaka sadly passed away.
Yes, very sad.
Yeah, this is
It is
voice
actually
of
heartbreaking.
voice of Makoto Kusanagi.
Yeah.
Conan and Naruto. 18 billion other like strong women in
Strong hot ladies.
strong hot ladies in various video games and anime.
Yeah.
So. Bayonetta.
True.
Bayonetta.
Hmm.
Sad. She was like, I think she was 61.
I believe that's the right number, yes.
Yeah.
Too young.
And also, they just did this randomly, but Final Fantasy 16 launches on PC September 17th.
Yeah, that did kind of just come out of nowhere, hey.
It wasn't even at Gamescom. It was literally like the day before Gamescom.
Yeah, they just said it. Which, don't get me wrong, it's about bloody time, fair enough. But also, where's the panache? Where's bringing Ben Starr on stage to be a giant geek?
Oh, maybe
missed opportunity.
Maybe they just slide him on the stage at one point.
Yeah, go on then. I'm sure he's there, the giant nerd that he is. Bless him.
Actually, what was most shocking about Final Fantasy 16 was the price. It's a decent price.
Yes.
It's a
$50.
decent price.
$50.
That's really good.
Now,
70 if you want the DLC.
Yeah. But still, that's
Which-
great.
Which is grand, because that means full, like for a game that is it 2 years late, or am I just losing track of time?
A year and a half. Or a year,
Okay,
no, a year and a couple months.
All right. So for being more than a year late to this platform, I think it's only right that you get the game and all the DLC that has been current for it for the price of the full thing, because no longer is 16 worth the $70. Like everyone knows things now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I was shocked.
I will say this.
I was very impressed. I've already seen some of the mods, though. My goodness.
Go.
It's
please tell me there's already a Thomas the Tank Engine one, please.
Oh, I didn't see it, but you know it. You know there is. You know, if it's just a giant, angry, fiery Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh god. It is coming to both Steam and Epic Game Store, so not just Epic Games exclusive.
Yeah.
Right.
2. This thing does not run on my PC.
So yeah, you mentioned this. Is it the graphics?
Oh, it is. I'm 100% it's the graphics.
So I'm assuming
or
you know
it,
this
it
because
could be
you downloaded the demo.
Yeah, I downloaded demo. Yeah.
Well,
so what was the issue?
Well, before I had the graphics driver, because there's a new graphics driver, for it. It got to the I got through like the beginning dialogue of, you know, what's his face going, Monster Chronicler, blah 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 blah. And then it went into the part where I was controlling Phoenix fighting Ifrit or whatever, and that dropped down to 5 frames a second.
Oh.
And then I exited that, got the driver for it, and got through that part, but it was only at 30 frames for most of it. And this is on medium settings, because the default for me was medium.
Ask if you were playing like 1080, 60, but with. Oh man, this is rough then.
And during so I got after that I got past the Phoenix thing, but it was like it was bouncing anywhere between like 30 and 50. All right. Got past that, got to the part where you're older Clive running around with the other guys, during like the Titan and the Shiva fight or whatever. That was normally anywhere between 45 and 55 frames. There was a hiccup where it did drop, like you know that part where the boulder almost hits Clive and he does like that, like he like really runs out super quickly. That dropped down to 5 for like that second, and then
okay.
And then towards the end of that segment, the thing my computer started to do when I played Dragon's Dogma, is my keyboard starts turning off and turning back on. Whatever.
Well, that's a new one.
Yeah, I don't know if it's trying to draw too much power. When playing these like graphically heavy games or CPU heavy games or whatever. But it does this thing where like where pretty much my keyboard's just not usable during this time, and then the frame rate dropped all the way down again. So I don't know if it's poor optimization or whatever, or it's just like I run a 2060, so technically I'm on the lower end of graphics cards.
That's 2060. Okay. Even still, I imagine if you played this at like 1080p with medium high settings, I
can't go any higher than 1080p. So
yeah, I would imagine you could still eke out at least the high 50s. So I guess during Phoenix, however, that's so God, there's so much VFX on screen. I guess I understand. I'm gonna have to download this now because
It's 170 gigs.
Well, the demo
It's
isn't,
bigger than
but the
Baldur's
game is,
Gate
yeah.
2. I know that. Yeah, the demo's not obviously, but the full game will be
Yeah,
okay, that is
170 gigs. That's
guys
more
a
than
little bit
Baldur's
of
Gate 3.
compression, please. Like
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3 should be bigger because it's just a mess. Like it's a glorious mess, but it's a
It's
mess.
150 something. But yeah, this is 170 gigs.
Yeah, I'll download
Mhm.
the demo. See if I feel anything odd on my rig. Because if I chug on this, I actually do worry for my time in Wukong. Then
So here's the thing. All right, minimum specs is a Ryzen 5.
you make the minimum specs, though.
I make the minimum specs, but
Sorry,
it only
you make the
but it
recommended.
says
No, you don't.
no. I do not make
Graphic
the
card.
recommended spec.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Additional note for the minimum specs is that it's 30 FPS at 720p expected.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not a big resolution guy, but even I don't think 720 should ever be what we're aiming for even the minimum.
Mm-hmm.
If
And
you
then
can't
with
minimum
the
1080, that game's you need to do more work.
yeah the with recommended it is 60 at 1080. It's expected. So I don't even I don't make the recommended, but I definitely make the minimum. And so me having 30 FPS at 720 30 FPS at 720 actually kind of sounds
That sounds correct.
what I was hitting, yeah, because I was doing it at 1080.
Okay, so what does this tell us about the PS5 port then? If the PS5 port is
I
the
mean,
PS5 port a smaller, not port, but the PS5 game, is that a lower resolution that's just been up-res like a mofo?
Also, this game requires 16 gigs of RAM.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that should actually be the standard, but I'm surprised to see any games like asking for it nowadays. I guess we finally have really ticked over to the new side.
Yeah, because like
RAM's not the worst thing in the world
my
to get your hands on.
my CPU barely ekes out over recommended.
Do we have the same CPU, or have I?
Yeah, we're 7700, right?
Ah.
Yeah, we're me and you are 7700. This is Ryzen. This is still like the recommended is still just a 7 series, but 5700.
Oh no, we're fine on the CPU front. Good.
I know, but I'm saying we.
I see what you mean, though. Yes,
we're still like it's recommended for us to be within the series, or higher.
Yes. Well, I wasn't gonna buy a fucking Ryzen 9, though. The 78, the 78 would have probably been the better choice. I do regret not getting that now, but it was so expensive at the time.
But yeah, I do worry that this port might not be optimized the best. This is the worst performing game I've. This is the worst the performance game that I've experienced. Because even Dragon's Dogma, which literally puts a huge strain on your CPU,
massive.
Whatever,
yes, this is true.
Runs better.
It's not good. That's rough.
Yeah. So. And Dragon Dogma 2 specs are, I'm assuming, almost the same.
God, I'm gonna get a little worried about seeing reviews for this because I feel like everyone's gonna be reviewing this. Like, yeah, it's ran fine on my fucking i9 13 something K and my 4090.
Yeah, of course it's gonna run good on those because there's still a way above any like the specs for Dragon's Dogma are lower than this game, but I swear that the processor, like it says your processor, you need an i7 10700. or a Ryzen 5 3600X. But I swear to God, you need more than that for Dragon's Dogma 2, processor-wise.
I'm a little worried to hear this though, because I remember Yoshi P saying that the reason they didn't release PC at the same time as PS5 was because they wanted to really optimize it for PC, which admittedly we all understood at the time was a lie. They this is how they handle it. They always ship it out to Sony first, and then a year later it comes in. But people are going to remember him saying that, and it sounds to me like it could have been optimized better. And if it couldn't have been optimized better, then this game's kind of a mess. And I don't know how it did it on PS5.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this just going off by the demo. I don't know how optimized the demo is, but it's I don't know. I've never had a game perform like even Wukong, like the benchmark for Wukong, like performed better.
Yeah, but even the devs have come out and said that that's not representative of the actual numbers you're getting in game.
Yeah,
but I suspect Wukong will probably be better given the reviews I've seen of it.
Yeah,
which
also
say that there is stuttering. It's not the worst thing in the world.
The minimum or the recommended graphics for Wukong is literally the 2060. For both, for Dragon's Dogma and 16, it's at least the 2080.
I've got to get my hands on this demo. I want to see what the options are for.
I mean, there are options. There are options, but it's not as in depth as like one would think it is. But there are options.
And that's my worry. Yeah. My worry is that they don't let you tinker enough to make a meaningful difference. They have like DLSS, as we always are with Square. Yeah, that's fine. And don't get me wrong, that'll make a difference. But Square's been bad for this. They've never really been good for it, to my knowledge. Like, they're very big on. We've just made a couple of presets mostly for you to choose from. You can tinker with a few other things, but we're not going to let you freely manipulate all these sliders. Which is the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, we'll see.
It was unfortunate. I mean,
I'll make a point to download it. I want to see how my rig handles it, since it's pretty much just yours with a more modern, big old quotes on that, because 3070 graphics card. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a 40 series.
Yeah, but I mean, I was telling Evan, man, I was like, I need NVIDIA to come out with the 5000 series. All right.
So you can so you can nab his.
Yeah, so I can nab Evan's 3080. So that way I can just like sit pretty for a little bit.
I want to upgrade as well because I want a card that has more than 8 gigs of VRAM. Though I don't care to really play in 4K. 1440 is fine. The overhead's nice to have though.
Yeah, the 30. I think the graphics card Evan has 12 gigs of VRAM. So.
12, yeah. Yeah.
I think that's the only thing outside of Gamescom. Yeah. I mean, Black Myth Wukong hit last night when I linked it or whatever. It was at 1.3 million players all-time peak.
Ooh, so barely 80, 90 FPS at like true 1440 on a 4090. Yeah, this is gonna go over really poorly.
Oh, yeah. You get to see.
It is gonna go over like a wet fart. But yeah, I look forward to Wukong. That is a game I think I will pick up next week, roundabouts this time, depending on the schedule.
Oh, actually, all-time peak now is 2.2 million.
Yeah, no, like this is what happens when you feed us for like 5 years and then put out a game that people still look at and say, "I want to buy."
Yeah.
There's just been so much hype generated about this. It's not like Wukong is yeah, like Wukong is a not unknown character even in the West.
Yeah.
Not to mention all the I can't call them weebs. What do I call what I was growing up when it was about China and not Japan?
I don't know.
But yeah, this is going to be also. I think a lot of people went into this and picked it up because they thought it was a Souls-like. So like the whole Souls-like crowd bought it up purely on that, and I'm pretty sure it's not a Souls-like. It's just an action game.
Yeah, Evan said it plays more like DMC or Bayonetta.
Yeah, I was hearing everyone say like it's just a watered down Souls game. It's just Neo. I'm like, at no point have they used the word Souls-like. This is just an action game.
Yeah.
With some Wukong. So I'm not sure where the Souls-like crowd got that in their heads. But yeah, I am happy to see it doing well. I am fully aware of the drama around. I can't even really say The Office so much as the one of the executives there, but I can death of the author this one.
I also think there were unsubstantial rumors, by the way.
It's true. I don't know enough about it, and I've only seen the one article on it, which has made it very difficult for me to gain any information.
Yeah, it was one article, and then somebody made an article about that article, and then somebody made an article about people making articles. That's how it went.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So we don't even know.
I look forward to picking up. Regardless. Yeah. I grew up on the old Chinese Kung Fu and myth movies. I'm very excited about these. I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
Also, this is a big initiative from Sony, right? This is part of their
big China
Superstars, I think is what the initiative was called. So Game Science is the first major test to see. And it'd be nice to see some of the Chinese games come over that aren't just gacha.
Yeah.
That'd be grand. That'd be grand.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on Lost Soul Aside.
Jeez, how long has it been? I'm still a little excited about it too.
It's been way longer than Black Myth Wukong, I can tell you that.
Yeah, this is true.
I think that project was revealed in 2016.
Oh, let's stop putting numbers on things. That's hurtful.
All right. Well,
so when you sit there remembering Silk Song, remember there have been worse.
Yeah, true. Kingdom Hearts. Anyway, we had opening night live for Gamescom, so that was cool. I have swapped over to the IGN site.
Same.
Where we can see all the stuff that was announced, and I think they have it in order of announcement on here. Thank you, IGN, for putting it in such a nice way.
Is that true? It's probably mostly true.
Why they started with Borderlands 4, and that's I know that's what ONL started with. So
I'll take it.
Anyway, Borderlands 4 has been officially announced, and it's out next year. Yippee! Right on the back of their movie flopping. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. The movie makes no difference to me because we all knew that was going to be an absolute cratering the moment we saw it. I am worried, specifically because of Borderlands 3. So I'm hoping we don't have to sit through another divisive title like that again. I would like to see a Borderlands game come out we can just enjoy and not get caught up with a bunch of very questionable decisions.
Yeah. Bring back Handsome Jack, please. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 gets new single player campaign. Cool. Call of Duty. You go around and you shoot people. This is in like what the modern age Cold War or something like that.
I believe this is the 90s. Yeah, the tail end of the Cold War.
Yeah. Cool. Goat Simulator Remastered. Yeah, cool. Amazing.
This trailer was so fucking weird.
It's Goat Simulator. Just someone. What do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, look, fair enough, but like they've done this a lot where like I never see it coming. just a bunch of retro memes coming through the hallway, and then suddenly there's the
Everybody was
goat.
confused. Everybody was
Yeah,
confused.
yeah. I was like, that was some world class misdirection. Well done.
Yeah. It was weird. But that's
I mean,
personally-
I mean, I can imagine it's like all the glitches and tropes in games locked away in
Yes,
this SCP type facility,
they
and then
didn't have
there's
the
the
get
go.
on. The get on is my favorite. It's my favorite glitch.
I will tell you this, Leak.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Doesn't look like you have your thing up on your stream.
But it's here. It's right there on my stream. You can see it.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, it was giving me the Perpetual Backlog background.
Oh, maybe
I don't know.
it's right here though.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Goat Simulator. It's amazing. I don't know who plays this. I've actually never seen anybody play Goat Simulator. I'm just gonna be real here.
But I have
never watched anybody play Goat Simulator. I don't even know what you do in it. Dying Light.
It's just a weird theme park game. Dying
Yes.
Light.
Dying Light the Beast. I've
It's
never played the
third
first.
game.
Yeah, I never played the first 2 games. So
Hmm.
I think my brother did though, and I think my brother liked Dying Light too. So that's cool.
they've got at least 3 games, so it must be doing
Yeah.
something right. I've never played one myself.
Yeah, maybe. Now,
and I'm gonna be honest. Seeing this, I was so certain. Like, is this that werewolf game?
Sadly, no.
It's
But
like
no.
that, zombie apocalypse type video game.
Zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This next thing I actually want to watch because I'm interested in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Go.
Go.
No sound though.
Let's watch this.
Whee.
Well, I'll have sound on my end.
Okay, let's get
Unless it
started.
might be.
I, Vegeta, am number 1.
2 days.
No sound. But I can do a sound for you. Yeah, rah.
Yeah. Unleash the power.
You ready?
Ow. Meow. Yeah, rah. Fight noise.
Get started.
I'm Goku. Goku.
I'm Gohan. Gohan.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I love that they're Pokemon.
And I'm Piccolo. Dodge.
Correct. That is the sound Piccolo makes.
Yeah.
Dodge.
Share your energy with me.
October 11th. Pre-order
many
and you
Gokus
get
do
all
it?
these
That
Goku.
Goku.
Pre-order
Wait,
and you
no,
get all
Okay,
these Gokus.
Wait.
so
need to put this
what you're actually getting are 2 characters with 3 versions of them.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. When I first glance, I was like, wait.
Yeah, because that was my
dog.
reaction the first time I saw it. I was like, I'm
Okay.
sorry. You've got 6 characters locked behind. Oh, no. It's just. I think it was like Bardock and.
Oh.
No. Bardock and Broly.
That's Broly, okay.
Yeah, but we had a very similar reaction.
I
Goku.
glanced like, no.
Well, it's
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Gogeta.
Gogeta.
Gogeta? Oh,
3
okay,
versions
so
of
it's-
Gogeta.
Or
and
Vegeta.
Bardock.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know which one it
Fusion.
is. I can
Alright,
never tell.
got it.
Oh no, this is just Gogeta and Broly.
Yeah, and like I said, it's
Yeah.
2 characters. It's just 3 versions
Yeah.
of these 2 characters. It's not actually 6 characters early on. Like, I can't stand that they phrased it that way.
Yeah.
It's not 6 characters. It's so annoying when they do
They have
this.
different move sets.
I guess, but it's gonna be so minor.
Yeah, it is going to be so minor. But that's Budokai for you.
It's true, and to be fair, I do like it for this.
Yeah.
There is something to say about just being open and saying we have like 16 characters. We have like 18 versions of Goku, and like 6 versions of everyone else.
Well, this is like the biggest roster too, because there's so many
for
characters
sure.
in this game, or so many like
For
characters
sure.
and version characters in this game. I'm excited for that. Next is King of
This looks fun. King of Meat.
King
This
of
looks fun.
Meat.
This trailer was
fun.
very good, and it got me. I wasn't prepared for the animated Jeff.
No,
Uh,
it's basically bloody any party game ever, but
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
It's like Running Man meets
Yeah.
what's the game that 14 put in 14?
Well, Fall
Uh,
Guys.
Fall Guys.
Oh, yeah, Fall Guys.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like it's more violent Fall Guys basically.
Hmm.
It's great. It looks fun.
They didn't have a trailer here because the
No,
next trailer
no,
they
they
show
didn't.
here is linked banner of the Spark.
I blinked and missed this one. I'm going to be honest with you.
I don't even know.
The guy, the poor dev that was on stage, looks so stage frightened. He was
That stage has gotten very big, and that auditorium has
This poor
gotten very
guy.
full.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
luckily they had the other person with him.
Yeah,
Really
clearly someone who's used to
talk
doing
about
PR.
it. Yeah. Well, it
There
was
is-
good
there's something.
Peggle
There
2
is something
anyway.
a little endearing about watching a dev going, "Yeah, I'd love to talk about my game." Get up
It's
on
just like,
stage. Oh, there's so many
oh,
of you.
there's so many people. You should have just done Peggle 2. It seemed fine.
Lost Records, Bloom, and Rage.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not even sure I know which one this. I knew what the last one was. I don't think I know which one this even is.
It's a kind of like Life is Strange.
Yeah. Visual novel though. You can
Oh,
choose
okay.
dialogue.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Then Zombie
If
Game.
you like
no
slice
more.
of life's games with spookies, yeah, this is for you, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then Zombie Game, co-op shooter. No more hell.
Yeah.
No more room in hell too.
This is interesting because it's a permadeath one.
Yeah. Yeah. We saw
And
this
is
at
like 8.
the Jeff Keighley Fest.
Yeah.
Correct. So it's like 8-player co-op. Don't stray too far from the group.
Yeah.
Multiplayer.
Yeah.
I think the biggest downside to this, or not downside, the biggest hill this has to overcome is it is another zombie horde game.
Yeah.
And we are
Yeah.
getting exceptionally saturated
Mm-hmm.
Shit, we've been saturated for forever, man.
for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next, Arc Raiders.
Do you understand what's happening in this game?
I don't even know what this game is. I didn't watch ONL, man.
Okay.
I was at work all
So-
day.
I don't know. Something happened to humans. Now humans are rediscovering humans.
Oh.
Like I don't know what's going on, man. I like the NASA punk vibe. I'm a sucker for that. But I didn't
it's like
get
it's
anything
like
from it.
the humans are also the
Where do we
enemy,
go from
but you're
here?
also trying to survive. Type of deal.
Ah.
Because it's like a showdown moment in the trailer.
There is, yeah, between two factions.
Yeah, there's a standoff. You're not sure. So I'm assuming, yeah,
it's-
there is like factions, but you're against other people.
It's a free-to-play shooter.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Is it
But, yeah.
base? Do you build bases and stuff? I don't know. Are you just?
They didn't show us.
It's
we
just a
didn't see
trailer,
it.
isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
from the trailer, it looks like they're trying to gather resources, but obviously it's limited resources.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to be like an extraction shooter of some kind, or if this is going
Yeah.
to be base buildy after a
I don't
fashion.
know. The trailer doesn't really tell you too much.
And this is like
besides-
this is not the first time we've seen this game. We saw it ages ago, and it was just a teaser then. So I was hoping for something
yeah.
a bit more substantial this time. And I mean, I guess we got that. I just still don't know what I'm looking at.
Me either.
Tell you,
But there's
I know
plen-
exactly what I'm looking at in the next game. Goodness gracious.
There's a play test in fall, so you know.
Is it?
Yes,
Okay.
sometime next year the game actually releases. So they have something
Yeah.
planned for the end of this year.
Yeah.
The next game I'm actually excited for.
You're
Are
excited
you?
for Nikki, are
Okay.
you? Are you?
Yeah.
Unexpected.
The way there was a moment in the Nikki trailer where one of the cute animals looked really distressed, and I'm hoping she turns out to be a horrible tyrant. I'm hoping it's suddenly Power World.
Yeah, exactly.
It's far too
Dollar.
happy and cute.
It's
What's
an
up?
it's an open world adventure game where you get to make outfits for the chick you're playing as.
I mean,
Yeah, he will be
yeah, I got
he will be a
that.
horrible, horrible god.
Yeah.
No mercy. All praise
I
Nikki.
like this
All
reading
praise
that Nick
Nikki.
has of this.
Don't hurt us, Nikki.
Nikki.
We will
Let's watch
pay
it.
the tithe.
Watch this trailer. This trailer that they just sing Infinity Nikki.
I mean, yeah, it's. Yeah,
I'm hoping you don't actually get to play as Nikki. You don't get to play as Nikki. You're actually one of the little cute animals. That'd be the twist. Oh, please.
You're just making your way up in the world so you can
It's just being
you can
Nikki's
spark a
kind of boring, right?
revolution.
Yeah. Please let us be
Just-
the animals trying
She's
to overthrow an evil god.
just a slave driver. I have somebody on my Twitter that plays the Nikki games or whatever. And she,
Oh,
like,
really?
Oh,
Yeah.
you'd mentioned this, yeah.
And
Yeah.
she every once in a while she'll be like, I made like this version of a character using Nikki or whatever. So like recently she did Aaron from Trails Through Daybreak when he's in his like cross-dressing dancing form or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
She made a
Yeah, but
she made
now
an
I
outfit
know
that looks
you
like that.
actually play as Nikki. I'm not interested in the game
Oh.
anymore.
No, she's disappointed.
You've lost
You've
me now.
removed this idea of like
It has
the,
so much potential, but no, you'll just
of the worker
Nikki.
rising up against the bourgeois overlord.
Yeah.
I saw a meme. There was a meme that I saw where it was like it said Infinity Nikki or whatever. It's like the cozy, the cozy the more cozy approach of a video game or whatever. And then next or whatever, it said Infinity Nikki, and it had the rating or whatever, and it said blood, blood and like content or whatever, like a violence, blood and
Interesting.
violence in it or whatever. And I was like, they were like the dichotomy between these two.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a weird open world like adventure. Like this one is just like an open world adventure game where she gets powers depending on like I guess how you have like set her attire and stuff like that.
Okay.
So she's lightning.
I guess kind of, but like it's the other games are like they're mobile games. They're like kind of gotcha-esque games, and I don't know if
Is
this
this
one's
not?
going to be. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
Okay,
know.
fair enough.
I've never played the Nikki games or whatever. I've just seen them around or whatever, and the ones that are on mobile specifically are typically just like you just dress up Nikki or whatever.
Oh.
We're gonna skip.
yeah,
we're
I'm
gonna
gonna-
skip
I'm-
all
I'm
the
skip.
subtext. We're just
Nah,
letting
don't
you
just skip-
have this thing.
Skip over that. I'm
Yeah.
not interested in this at all now.
No, not even remotely.
Oh god, no.
But this
What's-
one's like an open world adventure type game. So
Yeah.
So hey,
it
when
it
that,
looks more interesting.
when that closed beta comes around, you're pretty good at getting into those. You let us know.
Oh yeah. You enjoy
I
your
mean, I have
waifu,
to. I
guess.
have to sign up for it. I have to sign up
Uh-huh.
for it.
So you mentioned Path of Exile earlier, so now
Yeah,
I might have.
There's a
now
Dalit
it's-
section.
now it's- yes.
I might have. So the big thing with this, because this trailer is okay, I guess. It's very much just like a trailer.
Mm.
We've already seen so much from this game though, and I forget what Grinding Gear Games calls its big convention where it just talks about Exile. It's probably ExileCon. So we know a bunch about this.
Yep.
And this trailer was fine. It's a trailer. The cinematics were there, which is a step up from where we were before. And the gameplay is whatever. But we already know that there will be major overhauls. They're adding a dozen classes, or there will be a total of like a dozen classes now, up from 7. And they've viciously attacked the failings in their gameplay, which is saying a lot because I don't find their gameplay to be bad.
Are you just saying that there's going to be more access friendly for new people?
Yeah, no.
User friendly? No.
No, it's not going to be any worse, I don't think.
Yeah.
But this will just be
Accessible?
more. This is more PvE. If you're, I mean,
Oh.
obviously, if you're interested, try it. It's a free to play game. This one
I
will
will.
presumably. Yeah,
Because I
you
can't
should.
afford Diablo 4.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think this is a better game in every regard, but cinematics. But no,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
PoE 2,
And ease of getting into.
Yeah.
that as well.
I mean,
if
that's
you
fine.
don't,
I can learn. But look, November 15th, they said early access.
is early access. It's a bit delayed. I think it was meant to be July, but they
Oh.
ran into some issues that they wanted to correct. So we love to see it. Early access comes very soon, and early access is early access for a free to play game. That means that's soft launch.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So I'll be interested in it. It's launching with 6 acts. I think the first game launched with 3, and the size of these zones is so much bigger. I have a helicopter going over my head. Hello!
Hello!
But yeah,
Okay.
I look forward to this. November 15th, fantastic. I really hope that isn't the week I'm going back home after not being able to go back home over hurricane season. So we'll see. Regardless, yeah, more Path of Exile. I currently have Path of Exile brain rot. So
yeah. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. This game looks sick.
I'm so surprised that a unit that looks like that looks so fun to play as.
Was it Ralph was able to play this game twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yes, and he's very excited about it.
Yeah, his second
Oh.
time
Shout
around,
outs to
he's
Skill Up.
really excited. Yeah, shout out to Skill Up.
Shout out to Skill Up, who got a quote on this trailer.
Oh, he did?
Absolutely rules. Skill.
His only worry is that the multiplayer might be a little messed up at launch or whatever, because he got access to a multiplayer like playtest for it.
Mm-hmm.
But the multiplayer didn't work. So
that's unfortunate. I'm sure they'll have that squared. Well, I hope they'll have that squared away.
Yeah, but he says this game is extremely fun. He said there was a lot more than he thought to this game. There's a lot of customization you can do for your Space Marines. So.
I see.
This isn't a game I'll be picking up at launch, but this is a game that I do want to pick up at some point. It looks very good.
Yeah.
And if there's a way to get me into 401k, it's not through my wallet, so this will have to do.
401k.
I can't afford the core of Warhammer shenanigans.
Yeah. Dune Awakening gets a gameplay trailer. They don't have it up on the site for some reason. I have no idea.
Yeah,
why,
I don't know.
So-
yeah, it looks interesting.
What are your feelings on it? Because I had some mixed feelings.
I mean, so it's very much like, Conan Exiles and Arcs and stuff like that.
Very
right?
much so.
So you are on Baracus, and you're in factions where you must trade and stuff, and build your own bases, and make an alliance with whichever faction you want to align yourself with, and so on. So yeah. I mean, it hits all the things it said it would do, I guess. It's all very
guess.
orange.
I mean, I have to give it some
and Conan
grace
was
on. It is
also very
Arrakis.
sandy color. I don't know, but yes. I was impressed with how massive the worms are actually in game.
It looks so big.
can't-
There's a piece of me
cannot
that feels
wait to
that's
deal with these.
fake. Or a cutscene or something. Goodness, they're massive.
Hey, if No Man's
I
Sky
want
can
them
do
to
it,
be that big.
they can do it.
Yeah.
True. I won't lie. I was hoping for something that felt a bit more specifically built. This felt a lot to me like Ark,
I mean, that's what
but
it's set
all,
out to be already.
which
So
is
it's not like it's
true.
lying.
It's
If
not.
you
It's
wanted that,
not.
it's something you want a single player game. It sounds like
Uh,
because
yeah, I know you're probably right. That is probably what
yeah,
I like. I
it's what you
want.
really want if you're saying stuff like that. But
Um,
I think I actually am looking forward to the large scale battles it promises because you are battling over spice still.
Yeah.
So
true.
we'll
Yeah, you're
see.
still looking for the spice melange.
Yeah,
Spice.
we'll see. We'll see how well it works. Because it'd
Um,
probably be like Rust and stuff where people are like very aggro.
oh god,
Yeah, like I don't see
am.
myself enjoying this game. I think
Yeah.
that the type of people that enjoy this game are people, not even maybe there are stations, but I think mostly like Eve people will really like this game.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Like you want really big guilds for
You
this.
do. I imagine you would need to. Yeah.
Comes out early next year. Early
Yeah.
2020. Oh, on PC. PlayStation's later. And I think Xbox
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was coming to console. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Of course it
I
is.
am surprised though, as I mentioned, single player game. I am surprised they haven't made one because this is quite ambitious. You know,
Yes.
it's hard to get this up and running and keeping it running.
I imagine so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why they didn't choose to do a story game. I mean, obviously there will be story in this.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be. And
Yeah.
it looks like they're not entirely beholden to
Because they have
all the
like
specifics of the books.
because they've set this on Dune mainly one planet. We're not going to get any space travel probably unless to a space station that's orbiting probably.
Yeah, I don't imagine we'll be taking part in the
Yeah.
the crusade, the war.
Yeah, so I don't know. They've kind of locked themselves into unless they do
Which might
expansions.
be for the best. It might just allow
You
them
think
to
so?
really focus down on what they
Yeah.
have and find out what the best parts of it
Yeah.
before it, like you just mentioned, before making an expansion that
Yeah.
broadens the genre again.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Reanimal.
This looks very scary.
I have no idea what to make of this. This looks
Creepy.
like a horror game. Yeah, it's very creepy.
I mean, it is. It is. It's from the
Um,
creators of Little Nightmares.
Yes.
So, I didn't watch this, but I can just assume it's creepy just with the thumbnail. So,
No, yeah, like you're right. This is a
It is.
horror game. Past
It's
that,
creepy.
it's just creepy. I'm not quite sure what else to take away from it yet.
yeah.
The
Whatever.
Little Nightmares devs are great, so I suspect it's going to be good. I just don't know how yet.
So it's a brother sister duo. Is it
Mhm.
like a can you co-op with other people? Or do
Presumably.
you swap between the two? I don't know.
Oh, it might be a case of like brothers where you control the both of them. I don't know. It wasn't quite clear.
Yeah, they
And
didn't.
furthermore, there is later on, there is Little Nightmares 3, so they might not want to be making it too similar to that. So
Yeah.
this
I
might
see.
actually just be a standalone where it's just a U game.
I think it is because the way it looks like is that you play as one and the other one walks behind you with the lantern. So,
Okay. Maybe you have different skills. You swap between them.
maybe. Yep.
Oh,
Genshin Impact's coming to
yeah.
Xbox. Cool.
Whoa.
Creepy.
Sorry, I don't mean to be mean. I just don't care.
4 years late.
No, yeah.
Oh wait, whoa! They should have announced Master Chief. Master Chief could have been a collab character like Aloy was a collab for
Like
the PlayStation.
Aloy?
Yeah, where you only got one constellation.
Chief just rolls up, slashes once, and gets absolutely dumbstruck because he's a C1 chief perpetually.
Could you imagine him in this style?
The worst part is I absolutely
Oh no.
there are armored units in this game. He would look ridiculous.
Dude, he just ODST drops down and goes, "I need a weapon," and then like the traveler like look at him like, "What the hell?
Got the
What the hell
stealth
is
sword.
this?" Yeah, got the dull sword. Yeah,
That's not a sword.
yeah. Anyway, that's cool.
Whips up the
We
plasma
could
sword and just goes to town.
we could talk about our favorite game next.
Yeah! I had so many
I'm
feelings
very
just
happy
from this
to do so.
trailer. Oh my god! Okay,
Let's watch
you
it.
got
Yeah,
two
Honkai
monster
Star
reveals.
Rail, guys.
Oh, fuck
Yeah, Honkai Star Rail. Fuck
No,
yeah.
shut up! We're gonna talk about. Oh my god! Yeah, no, we got two monsters that were shown, new ones.
Yes, Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yes,
Let's go.
yes, beautiful. There's a Lalabarina or something, right? In the Scarlet Forest.
Yeah.
Scarlet
Oh my
Woods
god,
or
I thought
whatever.
you all were just messing with me this whole time. I didn't recognize that that's actually the name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a ballerina
good-
spider.
Yeah,
Lalabarina, oh
Lalabarina.
no.
It's beautiful. It's got rosy
It's
cozy.
stunning. Oh my
It's
god,
like,
it's an actual
it's great.
spider lily.
I love it. Oh god. It's very pretty. And then you have the other one. I just slept on the name, so I was too excited about the insect one. Where is it? You linked it.
The Ray Dow.
Ray
the
Dow, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Actually, I was excited about watching that part as well because it seemed to interact with the weather. It got
Yes.
charged
it
up by
seems-
the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
it seems to be the apex of the region. And it's
Yeah.
either why the lightning is there or it uses the lightning to become stronger.
Right, yeah.
You know what's insane?
Go on then.
The Lalabarina is not the apex of the Scarlet Forest.
Yeah,
Always
that's nuts.
bigger. There's always a bigger one.
So I wonder what the apex
Oh,
for the Scarlet Forest is.
interesting.
It's gonna be the Congalala.
Oh, please don't. No. We already know
It won't be.
Congalala's in here because the armor's in there.
Yeah, the Congalala does.
Um,
But
the so one thing about this, all right, Dolly, I don't know if you noticed when the dual blades looks like you can swap in and out of Archdemon mode.
faster, yeah.
Yeah, in like mid combo,
Oh,
hmm
or it looks like you're doing inputs in between in the combo. So
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. I was I didn't notice the specifics because I was very distracted by everything else happening.
yeah,
But I did notice that it looked like it was doing some really cool things. I watched it drop Archdemon and then it flickered back on. So yeah, I think
yeah, I just saw that
I-
there.
either you can freely go in or out of it, or there was another buff that happened there that temporarily overrode the red the red aura. Don't know which
Yeah,
one
yeah.
it is yet though.
Yeah,
Being
it
able to
goes
just
between the white
drop
and red aura.
that is crazy.
Yeah.
so we're not calling Ray Dow, right? We're calling it Thor Magala, right?
I'm fine with this. This is what I called it early on. I am happy to continue.
Yeah, because that's what it is. It's just Thor Magala.
It's not the same body plan, but I'm more than happy to call it Thor Magala because A, hilarious. B, it kind of tells you what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Now,
Also,
another point I was very interested in that they made a big deal going, yes, this interim camp and blah 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 blah, where they were walking through the camp. But then,
Yeah.
like near the end of the trailer, your
Mhm.
Palico companion pulls out a tent of their own, and
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
pop-up camps.
is Wilds gonna be so big that you have to make camp?
they're called pop-up
I
camps. You can make pop-up
Yeah,
camps
Yeah,
around the world. Yeah.
Yes,
I think you're right. I think the interim camp that we saw is not guild affiliated.
Mhm.
I think we are running into the locals.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Max confirmed that there is like a town, like a gathering hub type area, right?
Yes.
And there are local towns within the
great.
map.
Exactly. Okay, I'm happy to
Great.
hear confirmation on that because we've all been saying that for what feels like years. It's only been months. It's good to see that finally be the case.
Good. Actually
Because
feels like
this
a
is
will.
really, Exactly. This is like I hate to use the word frontier because that game exists ish, but like this is
Mhm.
actually the frontier. This is the moving out away from guild controlled land,
Mhm.
and now we're getting to see things actually naturally. We're
Also,
no longer beating back forces. We're in the thick of it.
with the pop-up camps, you want to set them in spaces you will not be fighting around, because if you
Yes,
fight
that
around
makes
them,
sense.
they will be destroyed.
Yes, I'd
Yes.
imagine. Yeah, this is
Um,
good.
Yeah.
This is
Good.
grand.
And there's 2 ways to eat in this game. There's 2
Oh, yeah?
ways to
Yeah.
eat, all right? You have your
The
own
food
personal
porn.
grill
Yeah.
that you can
Yes.
make your own meals on.
As long as the tune plays.
Yeah.
He
So
did say
Yeah.
so tasty.
Yeah.
tasty.
Yeah, you have your personal grill that you can make
Yes.
your the meals that you would get the buffs from, all right?
Yes.
And then obviously you have the normal barbecue spit or whatever, the personal spit
Yep.
where you get to create your own your well-made meat and all that stuff.
Mm.
And you could do that. I think you can do the grill at any of your camps or whatever.
Okay.
And then obviously the spit you can do anywhere.
Yeah, like the mini clay oven
Yes,
that we
just
had
always.
in
Yeah.
World.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
And he
yeah,
does
it
say,
is good to
so
see.
tasty.
So tasty.
It was great. It's very important. It's very important.
Yeah.
The like I want to just sit there and talk about that spider Lalabrina for the whole podcast because it's Monster Hunter doesn't know. I don't think Monster Hunter has the best insects, but they have not missed even once
Yeah,
on their
there's
arachnids.
the Arachna, there's Nerissa, or
Yeah, the
like
Kadachis were great, Nursilla great,
Nursilla.
and Lalabrina is the best looking spider. And I like the way it gets
Yeah.
physical because I didn't see a lot of webbing. I saw it turn around with a stinger,
Yep.
and it
Yeah,
speared someone.
It also
That's
does,
cool.
it
And
does
it's got
something with the
claws.
ceiling as well.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
it
it was
does spin
swinging
around and
around.
also go up somewhere.
Also, to be completely unfair, every other game has to live in the shadow of the way this game looks, and that I don't know what to call it other than a DM desperation move from
Yeah.
from Lalabrina looked sick as hell.
Yeah.
But before I can get stuck on that forever, we also met 2 guild representatives in this game.
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry, in this trailer. We met Olivia, who is a very handsome woman.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
With the giant hammer.
With a giant fucking hammer. That she is flattening someone. And the best Palico design I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
the Chad
the
cat.
fleefy
The
one.
Chad cat.
Yes. Athos is actually out here looking like he's the guild lead of the game. It's crazy.
And
So
he
yeah,
talks.
but the reason, yes, and all of the Palicos will talk this time if you let them. I think it was confirmed that you can set it all back to OG
Okay,
Monster
yeah,
Hunter
because there will
stuff.
be people I like, but Calicos,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, just so. This does a lot for me storytelling wise because, like I said
Yeah.
before, we're clearly outside of the guild's purview.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice that they're having to send like actual reps because she literally says, "This is a guild authorized mission. Go."
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
So like it's a little thing because it's not, in the grand scheme of things, it's not important to the gameplay loop, and the story's always kind of been they're like tertiary to Monster Hunter.
But this is just for you
But
too.
I hope so because the For You story was so good, and everything about this feels like it could also be so good for actually telling a good story and really advancing the lore. I like it a lot. I'm very excited. I want to fight Lalabrina. I wish to flay it and wear its skin on my skin.
Well, I pointed it out. We've already seen what at least one of its armor sets looks like.
Yeah,
Which
we
it
saw
was
the charge blade.
it was the charge blade. It was the charge blade
Mhm.
set. So
That's presumably also the weapon there as well. Yeah.
okay, yeah.
So like I said, yeah, no, I know,
sick.
I know, I want that armor set for fashion, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
right.
But unfortunately, we have to move off of Monster Hunter. But don't worry,
What a shame.
we go straight to Fatal Fury.
Hey, City of the Wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get really
Oh
hot
my.
character.
I can't tell if that was a pun or if you were just strongly attracted to Mai like
You know
everyone
me.
else is.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a bloody pun.
Yeah, no, my Shiranui is back in Fatal Fury. I think I might be wrong about this. I said earlier I'm pretty sure she's from Art of Fighting, but I might be wrong. She might be a Fatal Fury character. I came into this whole series at King of Fighters, so it's really hard for me to break down who's from where.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless,
Good still. What the hell?
regardless,
Pause,
she's back. She's back. She looks great. You have a new option. You have her new outfit. She is biker. We've decided this is the way we're going, and everyone loves it. But for those who maybe don't love that, rest assured, she has her usual ninja getup.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the drapes.
Oh god. Oops. There you
Yeah,
go.
I like her.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
her biker outfit. I think it suits her well.
Japan
Yeah, I think
is
so.
the best.
Nippon Ichi. No, mine's great. Like, I don't even know if there's anything to say. I don't think anyone's going to argue with me. She is the female representation of King of Fighters, ergo, she's the female rep for all of SNK.
Yeah.
Like, it's great. She's always worked out really well. She's not terribly hard to use. I look forward to seeing it. I don't know how I feel about her Neo. I don't know what to call it. I'm calling it a Neo Max. I don't know what to call her Super. I don't know if I like it. I like her old one quite a lot, but I can get past that for the rest of it. It's nice seeing this much detail on these characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's great. Comes out the 24th of April, so it's still a long ways off.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to seeing what they have left for us.
We got a new Netflix game.
Yeah, there's a couple of Netflix games that were shown off.
Yeah, I like this one because I'm semi-familiar with it.
Mm-hmm. It's like an Escher
Monument
style.
It's a
Yes,
puzzle.
exactly.
puzzle.
It's Escher style puzzles. They're really visually very pleasing. And Netflix is getting, I want to say for whatever reason, they're getting Monument Valley 3 first, with 1 and 2 to follow.
Yeah.
So that's a little strange to me. I might have misunderstood. It might actually be in reverse. But, I mean, it's strange to see games on Netflix full stop, but if there are games to be on Netflix, this feels like a pretty good one.
Oh, wait, no. Monument Valley is coming September 19th, and Monument Valley 2 is available October 29th. So they're getting
okay, so it is.
And
Okay,
3 comes out in
December.
December. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Well, it looks nice. Nice. We got Mega Break.
Yeah,
New
that
gameplay
was already
trailer.
out in like a not really like a beta, I guess.
Yeah.
They were
I'm
letting people
still-
play it.
I missed the beta period because, to my knowledge, it ended last week.
Yeah,
I still,
it was okay. It was okay.
I can't get over the fact that I thought this was going to be like a giant arena fighter with like Armored Cores meets Gundam, only to come into this chat and have the two of you say it's like Overwatch. I was like, wait, hold on.
No, I didn't say that. I
Where
didn't
in the
say that.
trailer?
I said it's a
I
hero.
didn't
I
say
said it was
that,
a hero.
actually.
I said it was a hero
Yeah,
shooter.
I didn't say it at all. I said
Oh, I'm
it
sorry.
was more like
I might be confusing this with Nat and Matt. You two might have said it might have been like.
I said it was like Gundam Battle Operations 2.
That's what it was. Yes,
That's what I said.
Correct. I am
Yeah,
confusing.
it does
the
have
groups.
different mecha you can with different roles. Like there's a sniper, there's a brute force one, blah blah blah, right? But it is like Gundam Battle Operations. You fly around a huge arena, and it's more like capture the base. There's multiple bases you capture.
Yeah. And you all seemed at least positive on it. Maybe not overwhelmed.
Yeah, it was
but
all right.
positive.
Yeah, it was all
Well,
right.
I didn't play it because I heard it wasn't a customizable mech game. So I was just like,
No,
eh.
you can't customize it really. No,
Yeah.
you can customize your pilot. It's
Yeah.
a fascist
So,
pilot, basically.
I'm not sure that ends up being true. One thing I have seen over the last
Yeah.
week is this is just a Twitter post.
They probably
so
have
I don't know what to
skins
say
and
away.
stuff, right? I'd imagine they have skins. Is there skins?
I saw someone custom color
Yeah,
whichever
okay.
one had an axe.
Oh,
into
but
being
I don't
Sazabi.
care.
I
I don't
thought that
care.
was
I don't
cool.
care about the. I don't care about the color. I'm talking about
I
like
know.
individual parts.
Like building a robot. I understand.
Yeah, no,
that-
they have specific roles. So
I would be more interested in Gundam Breaker 4 if it wasn't for the fact that it looks like a very early PS4
PS3
game to
game?
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you a PS4.
I wish Gundam Breaker 4 looked more like Mecha Break, like graphical wise,
yeah.
Yeah.
but also had
yeah.
everything. But also had like the customization that Gundam Breaker 4. Because like I don't care about mechs. I'm gonna be real here. Some of them are pretty cool or whatever. I do like the option of like making of like customizing mechs or whatever. But
Yeah.
that's as far as I go with that. So
There
Mhm.
is one that you can fully customize. What's it called?
yeah, you can do that in Gundam Breaker
Mass Builder, I believe.
No. Yeah, that's it.
with Mass Builder. Yeah,
Mass Builder. Yeah.
I see Melody play Mass Builder all the time.
That's yeah. The Mecha Break's not that. It's more, like I said, it's more like
Yeah.
Battle Operations 2
Yeah.
in the way it plays. It's like
Yep.
fully 3D's aerial space. You can fly up, down, left, right, whatever, right?
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, each mech has its own roles. So you can
I certainly
customize
think-
your pilot.
I certainly think this trailer did a much better job of explaining to me what this game was than any trailer before it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just wasn't getting hero shooter from anything that was before, and that's definitely what they doubled down on this time.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
Yeah.
this is by far the best representation of, I think, what the game is.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you don't get to do anything with your pilot besides it making them look pretty though, because you can't.
Yeah.
Because Battle Operations, at least you have a base to walk around as your pilot. You don't do it in
Mhm.
this.
You can pop out of your Gundam mid combat. I don't know why you would, but you have that option.
Yeah, that's like a second life thingy you can try and do, but you can't do it in this either. Once your
What a
mech is
what a
done, it's
pity.
done. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Next we have Civilization 7.
Civ 7.
Pretty game.
Yeah.
Genuinely surprised how much they've been able to push how good this game looks with how much
Yeah.
is on screen.
How
It's
long
very
has
detailed,
Civilization
yeah.
been a thing?
Oh god, forever.
So
I played 6 and stuff. I always my pitfall always with Civ games. If I'm not playing with friends,
Yeah.
all I do is basically the initial stage of Civ, which is like discover stuff, and then I do some discoveries and like learn sciences and technology. But I never get to end game if it's just me. I get
Yeah.
bored easy.
I have a Civilization game. I don't know which one I have.
Enjoying the video? Remember to like and sub. Helps out the channel a bunch, and we're grateful for everyone we get.
Is Starfield.
Is it Starfield? Hey, what is this?
Yeah.
It sure is. It's
Rev
the Rev
8.
8 or something? Yeah.
Yeah. This is a dune buggy. That's cool. All right, whatever. Starfield sucks. Move on.
I will say this. It's really nice to give
Okay.
us a vehicle. Aren't we just going to get to those invisible walls that much faster now?
Yeah, if you hated, well, no,
It's an
if you hated
expansion.
exploring barren planets, Bethesda confirmed that the free update is on the way today for Starfield, which adds Rev
Shattered
8,
space.
Dune buggy.
Shattered Space looks like they're making a meaningful effort to do something with it, which makes sense. I imagine Starfield will probably be super worth.
I just accidentally pressed no, and are you 17 or older? Accidentally pressed no.
Nope.
I'm not allowed to look at the rest of Starfield.
Nope. Any way to get out of watching Starfield content.
Oh,
Um,
was that like an instinctual? Like, I don't look at stuff. I'm sorry.
No, please.
I'm. Oh.
I do have
Starfield
Starfield.
will be good eventually. It's not now, and I don't think a dune
might
bug
look
is
out
going to make a
forever.
difference.
Yeah, well, Shattered Space might be good. Shattered Space.
That's what
might
I'm
be
saying. It's like the
Yeah.
the expansions might be what actually
Lego.
does in the long run save this game.
Looked out forever.
Yeah.
Oh nope, you might. I
Ideas.
want-
I'm not 17 or
Oh
younger.
no, are you not going to be able to watch some of the other trailers as well? That'll be
I
interesting.
don't know. Oh, whoops.
Feels bad. Feels bad.
Oh
man.
well, that's fine. All right. Well,
That's enough
I-
Starfield. We don't need to dwell on
well,
that.
I always hope they no mansky themselves.
Yes, very
so-
much so.
Don't worry.
Maybe.
Eventually, it'll be nice.
Yeah, with enough expansions, that game will be worth playing for sure.
Yeah, maybe.
I hope.
Yeah, maybe. Captain America and Winter Soldier come to Marvel Rivals.
I'm gonna have to look at this one.
So, this is good. This is a lame announcement. I don't think anyone was under any false idea that these two characters were not going to be in this game.
Yeah, but Curious
Right.
Joy freaked out when she saw Captain America. So
Look, I am happy that people are happy, but like I knew they were going to be in the game. Like, there's no way that these two characters weren't going to make it. So, a lot of my excitement was undermined by my own assumptions.
Snap out of it, Bucky.
Man, if you want to blow me away, put Gambit in this game. I'm gonna be honest, I just really want Gambit in this game.
yeah, you just really
Put
want
Kurt
Gambit.
in this game.
Just want Gambit everywhere, man. And
I do. I fucking.
And it's gotta be that Gambit, by the way.
It's gotta be that Gambit now.
Yeah, it's gotta be that Gambit now.
It's a shame that Doom's not playable, but it looks like he's gonna be a boss character after a fashion of some sort.
Possibly, yeah.
Doom definitely should be playable right now. I don't think we have any members of the Fantastic Four. I don't think Sue, Johnny, Reed, or the Thing are in this game. Hell, okay.
Isn't there a roster? There you go.
Hear me out.
There's a roster
put,
at the end of the video.
There is. You get to see the full grouping of everyone. Put Johnny Blaze in this game, but make him a Fantastic Four member. Not Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze.
Yep.
Too many Johnnies. Like, don't actually put the Human Torch in. Put Ghost Rider in. But during his time as the Fantastic Four member.
Yeah.
But no, like these are good additions. Like Cap and the Winter Soldier do things that the other members of the group do not do yet. It's good. It's good.
I'm watching these movies now. Hey, yay.
Winter Soldier's my favorite fucking Marvel movie at the moment.
Well, Mantis
really?
is in it. What powers does she have besides empathy?
I don't know. Good question.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
dude, Winter
she was-
Soldier's great.
She
Winter
did-
Soldier's like the closest thing I'm ever gonna get to a Metal Gear movie. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess it is. I guess with all of the secret Hydra stuff that was going on.
Yeah,
in the
it's just a
movie.
giant espionage movie.
But I
Like,
mean,
don't get me wrong, I really like Black Panther, but it has flaws. Not that
Oh,
this,
man.
this one doesn't, but
I was when I was watching Black Panther last night or whatever. Evan kept talking about the bad CG fight scene at the end, or whatever. And
yeah, that one is
I
particularly bad. This is
I totally forgot about it, and then I started seeing it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is like an early PS3 fight scene."
It's very not good. I don't know if they reshot the ending and then didn't give Weta or whoever was doing the visual work enough time. That is, it's not even what I was talking about, but that is the worst part of that movie easily.
Yeah. Oh god.
Leek, did you figure out what Mantis does? Because I don't know.
I
It's a
did. bother
great
looking.
question. Okay.
Yeah, but like in the movies, I mean, maybe she has more powers in the comics. Does she have mind?
assume she'll
she can
be-
manipulate.
She can make people go to
emotions and
sleep.
stuff.
So
Oh, that's true. But yeah, but then...
I
there
assume
should be more
she'll
than
probably be a support, and she'll have things like CC, like make the
Yeah, I was
enemy do
gonna say.
things they don't want
Yeah,
to do.
making people go to
Okay.
sleep would be a good CC in a game like this. So,
I suppose so.
um,
I suppose so.
God, I don't even know if I have a favorite MCU movie. Even after going through it, Civil War is really good. But that I don't like the naming of Civil War.
It's
Wow.
bad. It's not Civil War.
No, it's not a Captain America movie. It's an Avenger movie.
It's an Avengers movie, yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, Civil War is undermined by the fact that the MCU.
I'm not going to go on this. There should have been 100 people against each other.
No. It's not even that. My point is, like, it is undermined for that reason, where it's like there's 16 fucking Avengers. It's 8 on 8. But the dividing line, there is no dividing line. It's just Cap and his crew versus literally everyone else, including all of the governments.
Well, this is Cap and his crew versus Tony and his crew. So,
which includes all the normal people in the world.
Yeah.
Which is why the Accords were meant to be. So that's my big naming issue. But you are right. It's an Avengers movie. It's not a Captain America movie.
It's an Avengers. Yeah. It should have been an Avengers movie because it has so much it changes a lot of stuff for that part of the MCU. Because
Agreed.
Because after that point, everybody that was on Cap's side are now criminals.
Yep.
So.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, this isn't the
introduces Underoos.
Underoos. Yeah, Underoos. Anyway, this is not MCU podcast. Marvel Rivals.
No, it's not.
Cool. Amazon Prime's doing this weird thing called Secret Level, where it's like it's an original series focused on like different games.
Yes.
So like
it's an anthology animated series. Yeah.
There you go. That is what this is. Because I don't know to what degree those games are going to be representative. It's just going to go through the games as they are, which wouldn't make sense to me.
It says it right here. This animated anthology series provides original stories on various games.
Original stories. There we go.
Yeah, including new, existing, indie, and classic games. Some episodes expected to appear will focus on games such as Shifu, Mega Man, Armored Core, and more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. And that's why I'm actually kind of super into this. I also watched Love, I almost said Love, Sex, and Robots. Love, Death, and Robots. And if nothing else, I imagine this show will be really interesting to watch from a visual standpoint.
Yeah.
Because this is this is going to be a really artsy take on this. And as it happens, it covers a bunch of games that I'm interested in, or at least tangentially like, so. Hey, looking forward to that.
The Armored Core one will be interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's where Keanu Reeves comes in, because I was like...
I don't think that's Keanu Reeves.
But look at him, though.
It does look like him, but I don't think it's Keanu Reeves.
But...
I don't know, Keanu Reeves is a fucking nerd. He might.
Yeah, but I think that
like
might be too much money for this series.
But
it's Amazon.
It's Amazon.
Yeah, but Amazon only puts money towards like.
I can hear him going, "Whoa!"
Whoa.
in my head.
I can hear him going, "Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back."
Wake up, samurai! We're armor coring.
Yeah.
Wake up, Raven.
This is interesting. It premieres on December 10th.
Oh, the Mega Man looks weird.
Yeah, Mega Man does look a little weird. Yeah.
What is that?
So,
that's for the Warhammer as well in there.
Yeah,
it's you see that Space Marine for sure.
Yeah,
and plenty of seafood, which I'm pleased about. I think I saw some God of War as well, which that's gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
If they have the Santa Monica team consulting on the writing for that, I'll be very interested.
Yeah,
but yeah, you were mentioning this. This will premiere in December, which is true.
December 10th. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Which means
please look forward to it. I will.
which means expect to see another trailer at the Game Awards.
Pac-Man.
True.
Yeah.
Pac-Man. So at the end, they list some games that will
Yeah.
potentially be or will be in it. One is Warhammer, obviously. Dungeons and Dragons. Pac-Man.
Yes.
Pac-Man.
The last time
Mega
Pac-Man
Man,
showed up in a movie,
Crossfire.
not a great movie.
What, Guardians of the Galaxy?
Shit, no, you're right. No,
Interesting.
before
What movie
the
were
one
you
with Adam
thinking?
Sandler.
What movie's that?
Oh, that yeah, the bloody what's it called?
I
I
forget.
know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what I don't know which one you're talking about. I know.
There's an Adam Sandler movie that's literally just about Pac-Man.
Well, the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 where Peter Quill turns
You're
into
correct.
Pixels or
Pac-Man.
something, right?
Yeah.
Pixels.
Pixels, yeah.
Pixels. Oh, that actually might have been more recent than Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So
I have no idea, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Everything was either yesterday or 10 years ago to me.
Towerborn arrives early access
Towerborn.
on Steam next month. That's rolling action game.
I don't remember this game. I watched it, and I think Jeff even talked about seeing this game before, and I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, this was at another conference. I remember this. It's not my cup of tea, but I mean, most
I'm
indie
trying to
games
figure out
aren't.
what it reminds me of. Because
Kinda
my body keeps saying Gauntlet, but it doesn't remind me of Gauntlet. It reminds me of something else.
It reminds me of Castle Crashers.
Castle Crashers. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Which Castle Crashers is really fun. So
it's fun, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
To brave the wilds.
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
That's
that
it,
comes
yeah.
early
Yeah.
access next month. So early access.
Yes.
To go along with the Civilization Age of Mythology. Is
Age of
available on game.
Empires.
Yeah, the remaster.
Age of Mythology.
Yeah. Age of Mythology retold
yeah.
out next month.
September.
So. Game
My
Pass.
dad likes the series too, actually. Age of Empires.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it
And Rome Total War games as well. He loves those.
Warhorse Studios, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I got a new.
All right, Kingdom Hearts fans. I just wanted to let you know he didn't pause on Kingdom this time.
Oh fuck!
Oh no!
I need to delete my cookies.
Yeah, this is quite a violent game. Tell you what, I'm not surprised you can't get in. Lots of blood here. Lots of talks of building a rebellion against some very angry noble. I don't know anything about this story.
You're on horseback and stuff, and you walk around on your horsey, and then you visit villages, interact with them, and yes.
Best as I can tell, this is a medieval action movie.
Yeah, no, you do. You start. In the first one, you start off as a peasant, and you work your way up, a serf or whatever, right? So, yeah, you work your way up. I don't know if does this continue from the first game?
I have no idea.
I didn't play the first one, so I don't know any characters. I don't know if any of them should have looked familiar, and it certainly didn't sound like they were referencing a previous game.
Yeah, okay. I guess it's new.
It might have though. Oh no! He one character does specifically remember we need to get your mates, so probably this is probably a continuation of that.
Maybe, yeah.
Yep. Batman VR game.
Yeah.
Look, here's my thing. Just when you're writing Batman, let's remember that he shouldn't sound violent all the time.
Harley? There's Harley there. Dr. Quincel's in there.
Yeah.
He just sounded psychotic the whole time, just very angry, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be the one to bring it all through violence if I need to. It's like, whoa, Ezio, calm down.
I'm gonna say
it. And I mean, like, this feels like an Arkham game. It feels like a VR Arkham game, which is great because that's some good DNA there.
Well, it's when Harley's still Quinzel, so.
Oh, so this is early then.
Yeah,
wait.
She's well, at least in the trailer, it looks like Harley is Dr. Quinzel Persona.
How did I miss the Good Doctor?
She's in it twice.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
How did
assuming it's
Oh,
her. Assuming
I'm
it's her.
so dumb. It's the obvious blonde in red and black, doll it.
Yeah.
I never put those two things together because I think the words that came right before that were he's nabbing up civilians.
Yeah, she's
So
a
yeah, it's just a
diamond.
civilian doctor.
Diamond
Yeah,
earrings.
that's
Yeah.
you're right. That's absolutely Harleen. Huh. I absolutely missed that. Hold on. Yeah, no, I was too busy being disappointed that they insist on writing Batman so angry all of the time.
Yeah.
So
It's
when you're
just-
playing a
it's
VR
a-
game, you gotta get into the character, man. You gotta be angry.
But that's the thing. That's not actually Batman's character. And I shouldn't say that. I don't know. Fucking maybe it is. Maybe because I watched the animated series when I'm young, I have a very skewed perception of what Batman is. But I'm feeling like Batman, like Bruce Wayne and Batman shouldn't be so diametrically opposed.
Yeah.
So honest.
But yeah,
Uh,
we knew that there was going to be a new. I guess it's not a new actor. This is Oh my goodness! I now need to remember his name. Ezio, help me out.
I don't know. I don't know who played it.
Wait.
Yeah. Roger Craig
Really?
Smith.
Oh, Roger Craig Smith. There we go.
Yeah.
So it sounds like he's back. He's been Batman before,
Why?
so this was a safe choice.
There's a bloke who's a person of color, right? He So I just saw this on his bloody trousers. Like, what the fuck? So he's like
Oh.
a 136, right? It says black latte on his trousers. Is the only black guy in the room. Like, what? Excuse me.
I mean, to be fair, I call myself Café con leche all the time.
Yeah,
so
but fuck.
I don't know. Maybe it's something that we don't.
That's is
We
he a
don't know.
character?
That's
I don't know.
Who knows?
I just saw this now. Like, what?
They're in
Interesting.
Arkham.
No, it's
They're in
very
Arkham.
distracting.
Yeah, they are in Arkham. There
Alright.
could be a lot of more interesting things written there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I was really distracted by that. I was like,
No, fair enough. Fair enough.
Anyway,
Little
yeah,
Mac-
it's a VR game though.
It is
So,
VR, which is disappointing.
yeah.
Which means no one in this call is going to play it.
No, I
Nope.
don't even have the Meta Quest. They're very specific about what
They're
type of
very
VR
specific,
headset
this
you
is
have.
true.
So, and Meta Quest is expensive. The third one.
Hmm.
Well, we have Little Nightmares 3. You get the trailer. No release date.
Yeah. Wholesome horror.
So cool. Well, great. And
That's it. I
then-
unfortunately have never played a Little
me either.
Nightmares game,
Me
so
either.
Yeah.
Peter Molyneux making a new game. Masters of
I feel
Albion.
so bad. He brought out Peter Molyneux and I turned my fucking brain off.
Yep.
Yeah, same.
I turn my
He's the
brain off
biggest
every time as well.
bullshitter ever. So I don't
Yep.
know. Take everything with a grain of salt. He'll make lots of promises about a project he's working on.
Yep.
It's true.
And I don't know why people keep allowing him to make games, or at least allow him to talk about them.
Yeah, again, like make him hire a
he's
PR
such
guy.
a bullshit.
Yep.
I know people used to work with him, and they say the same thing.
I'm
It's
sure.
it's what happens when you're one of the people that make like a really good franchise, and then you just get in your head that you're like literally a very good game developer when you like struck gold once, and that's about it. So that being said, I really love Fable.
Yeah.
I don't think he struck gold once is the issue.
The
I think he did it a couple of times.
Line Studios is good though, but
Yeah.
Lionsgate, sorry. But yeah.
It's literally just a case of I'm sure this game will be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I just don't know it'll be what he's telling me it will be.
Yeah, I don't know. You just have to wait and see till it's actually out.
Okay, what games did Peter Molyneux work on?
Black and White, Fable, this weird game called is it Cube or something?
Yeah.
It's just like chip away at this.
Yeah, I mean his most notable game is
His most notable game is Fable.
it's
without a
Fable.
doubt. Without
Bunch of these other games that he worked on, I've never even heard of.
Oh, Black and White is a very famous game. Maybe I'm just old.
No. I think Peter Molyneux. I think the issue with Peter Molyneux is that he was very respected because he did make very good
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
It's then he got older and kept talking as if he was still making those games when he was putting
Yeah.
out less good games or games that just never came out.
It was just promises that they were.
Yeah,
rubbish,
true.
basically.
Yeah, I've never heard of.
Because even when the games came out, they were fine. They just weren't what he said.
Yeah.
Let's see, Squid Game.
That's what
Yep.
it says on the tin.
Squid Game Unleashed. Yeah.
I'm surprised there wasn't a game
Netflix
already,
games.
but I think is this another Netflix game? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a Netflix series as well. Well,
Yeah.
Netflix. I don't think it's a Netflix series. I think Netflix has rights for distribution. I think it's a
Yeah,
Korean
yeah.
series. Yeah.
Yeah. Full release for Arena Breakout Infinite. I have no idea what this is.
We
Never
saw
heard of
this. No. Arena Breakout is not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Awakening. I don't know what Arena Breakout is anymore. I'm going to be honest with you.
Unknown 9 Awakening is literally the most unrecognizable name ever.
It's not great. It's not
Don't
great.
ever.
The trailer
Don't,
wasn't great either.
Don't ever name your game this or whatever. Unknown.
No,
9
like these are
Awakening.
awful ways to name
Yeah.
games. Like this game has so much happening in it. I wish it was. I wish, and it may not even be bad. I do wish it was more focused because the
Yeah.
things I was most excited about was when I saw like the very stealth and Assassin's Creed aspects.
Yeah,
and
I mean, it's not.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry, you go.
Oh, and I know that there will be a sense of like swapping bodies and making enemies work in weird ways. So I'm hoping to get like a Dishonored feel from it. I'm really confused by the trailer this time.
Yeah, it's like a mishmash of tech and magic. It seems because it was like machine guns and stuff. I'm also I really like Anya. Sorry.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, Anya's great. It's odd to see live action in a trailer.
Not the strongest choice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she herself she seems great and
Yeah,
very
yeah. I mean,
pretty.
I liked her.
The switch was
I
just
liked
really
her as
jarring.
Jennifer. But yeah, just seeing. I mean, she clearly is the face of the one of the characters, but it's just odd to see a live action moment which switches over to gameplay.
Yep.
It just read to me very 90s, early 2000s. You know.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yep. Blizzard announced there's going to be a direct focusing on Warcraft. That's cool.
Yes.
I guess.
No, actually. No, actually. No, I'll tell you what happened. So they started off saying, yes, 30 years of World of Warcraft, yippee, there's going to be an expansion out at the end of the week. All right. And then that was it. They literally slid it off the screen when actually what we're going to talk about is Diablo 4.
No. Actually, I'm curious. Is it
Vessel
30
Patriot.
years of...
Yeah.
It's 30 years of Warcraft.
It's 30 years. It's 30 years of Warcraft, not World of Warcraft.
Yeah, it's 30 years of Warcraft. But then, then they slid it all off the screen and went. Actually,
they got rid of that
about
immediately.
Diablo 4.
Yeah.
We're gonna sell you new things from Diablo 4.
Yeah.
Also, look out for Overwatch 2 with their collab with Diablo. Can you see Widowmaker as Sylvanas? Yeah, you know you want it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was very brief as well. It was mainly just Diablo 4.
Which, I mean, to be fair, I think is what people are looking for this time around, but it is weird to literally start with 30 years of Warcraft.
Yes.
But we don't want to talk about that.
No.
Yeah, because they have a direct. They have a direct focus on Warcraft.
It's true. It's true.
So.
It's true.
It was weird, though.
As for Diablo 4, what they showed was fine. Because a lot of this is story focused, which admittedly is one of the stronger aspects of Diablo. I guess it's fine, but this was all lore building around characters involved in the new. I was going to say
Mercenaries.
season. I just don't know if it's season or X-Pac.
Yeah.
Vessel
Because
Maker.
the X-Pac we know follows what's her name and
It says expansion.
Yeah.
It's a expansion arrives
Yeah.
October 8th.
So yeah, I guess we need new allies. So we're meeting members who we will be traveling with, which is cool. It's neat. It's neat to see a demon that is a good character.
Yeah.
Haven't
For
seen one
now.
of those before, and all. Yeah, which it's Diablo.
You know, a
You raise a
tiefling.
fantastic point.
Just basically
Yeah.
tiefling kiddo.
This is what I was saying to Matthew. It's like, do we have these in Sanctuary? Like, tieflings aren't a thing, right? Like, if anything with demon features is killed on the spot, right? How did this kid live to look like he was 13?
Yeah.
And they're all part of this ivory something. They look neat. The characters genuinely do look very, very neat, and it's nice to have like a new group to get associated with. I don't think we saw nearly enough gameplay.
No, I mean
Yeah.
a little bit, but not too much. No.
I mean, that's Diablo.
But
How much gameplay?
I'll
do
be
you
honest.
really
I no
need?
longer. Yeah, I no longer even know what the
They
strong
did
selling
show off
point
each.
of
They
Diablo
did show
is.
off each mercenaries thing.
Yeah.
This is true. But the thing is with that, for me anyway, is I'm pretty certain we're not playing as any of the mercenaries ever.
No, it seems like they're support.
They'll be our
You're
supporting
tagging
cast.
along. Yeah. And then they had this. If you pre-purchase, you get these cosmetics.
Right, of course. God forbid Blizzard doesn't sell us something.
Of course.
True.
Just-
True. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, that's cool. So that game that everybody thought was going to be like something super cool out of whatever what's the developer that makes Dungeon Fighter,
Nexon?
DFO,
Yeah, it's Nexon. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
DFO,
Neopol, and Nexon.
yeah.
This is what Project Barbecue was, I
Barbecue,
think?
yeah, Project Barbecue, yeah.
It's just not Berserk.
No, it's the first Berserker.
I know,
You're not
but he's
wrong.
just basically Berserk. He's even
Yeah.
got an evil armor person that helps him.
Yeah,
I'm kind of I this appeals to the edgelord in me that I did not know was there.
Oh, it's
'cause
so
usually
edgy.
yeah.
I'm not a big edgelord person. I'm usually like, yeah, that's for someone.
You
Not
know
for
who
me.
reminds me of actually? Tell now. It's basically Arthas.
Yes.
yeah, actually.
Like, what if Arthas just was even less chill than he was?
Well, it's kind of hard for him to be
Oh.
any more chill than he was. He was literally the Lich King, the king of
All right, listen. All right, smart ass. But yeah, no, I am like super into this.
Yeah, I would have tried to get
I look
into
forward
this
to it.
technical beta.
That there is a technical beta is interesting because that means I further do not understand what kind of a game this is.
Closed
Multiplayer
test
Souls
as well, so I don't know. Do you have to sign up?
But it's
Maybe
the
I-
multiplayer part about that messes with me.
I mean,
Hmm.
Souls has multiplayer.
In the barest sense. So
Yeah,
much so that they don't even
Elden
bother
Ring-
testing for it.
What are you talking about? Elden Ring had a technical test.
Shit, did it? Am I just...
Yeah, Elden Ring had like 2 or 3 technical tests.
I have no memory of this. I do not remember FromSoft doing this. So fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, I
Yes,
just
only
assume it's gonna
console
multiplayer
only.
Souls like. Yeah, console
Console
yeah.
only.
That'll be interesting. I'm interested in this because I'm tangentially interested in DFO. I really wish that their like higher quality version of DFO was in the works or something like that.
I
'cause
do have
they
to
said
ask
they
a
were-
question though.
Yeah,
Because you keep saying something and I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that I don't know.
what?
especially after Wukong, where everyone kept saying Souls-like, 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 and it's not. It's just an action game.
Yeah, you know
Are
what I
we
mean.
sure this is a Souls-like?
I don't know if it's a Souls-like. All right.
I'm pretty
An
sure
ac-
it's an action game.
I'm just going to
Yeah.
say Souls-like to anything that's action-oriented.
It's probably more like
same time.
Neo, maybe.
Okay,
Everybody's
I'm
been
immediately
making
going to say this,
Souls.
though. Please stop doing that.
Well, everybody's been making a Souls-like lately.
I mean, there has been a lot of them out.
There's like literally
Yeah,
been
but
like
there's
4
a
or 5
different-
for the
so-
past like 3 years.
I know.
Yeah,
You're
but there's a
saying
difference
don't
between a
automatically-
Souls-like and
I
an
know what
action
you're saying.
game. It's
I
like
know what
saying
you're
DMC is a Souls-like. It's not.
I think they just see big monster, dank dungeon, edgy aesthetics, dark fantasy, and think, oh, Souls like, right?
Which is
Cool.
true. Like, it has the aesthetic that the Souls games
Yeah,
enjoy, which
I know
is
what you say, but
which is,
gameplay
say,
wise, it is
gothic.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen
I-
too much.
I know,
I haven't
I'm
seen
not-
too much gameplay of this game, so we don't know the mechanics for it. Because, to be fair, Souls-like games are just action RPGs.
Yes, and I
So-
agree with that. But there are certain specifics that happen only in Souls games
Yeah,
but
that action games don't have.
my assumption is that they're just going to do a Souls-like because that's what every other developer has been doing. But there has been no game like actual gameplay reveals of this game.
Yeah, the 2 times we've seen this game really has been.
There's been
I mean,
no
the trailer
no
today,
HUD.
you did see some fighting a little bit.
But was there a HUD?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, to his point, this could all
have to
just be
look.
very well put together.
Yeah.
Not cinematics, but like purpose-built,
Yeah,
quote
I suppose.
unquote gameplay.
So I mean,
I
to be
suppose.
technical, yes, action RPG would probably be the better way to go. But if this came out to be a Souls-like game, I would not be
Yeah.
surprised.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was mostly asking again, not because I thought you were wrong. I just hadn't heard that, and I knew that was something that I kept hearing, even in our calls, like in the other Discord, people saying Wukong, it's a watered down Souls-like, it's watered down Souls-like, and I kept thinking, I don't think anyone said this was a Souls-like,
Well,
and I found out for all the reviews, it's not.
no, yeah, we didn't know it wasn't a Souls-like until the game came out. Because they didn't tell us what the game was, how the game was.
I never thought it was a Souls-like. And to be fair, it's actually closer to a Souls-like than what I thought. I thought it was just going to be a fucking action game.
Yeah.
And it is actually I shouldn't say slow. That game does not look slow. It looks more focused, like Souls-like action is, because it's boss room to boss room.
Yeah.
But
it's
yeah,
a
no,
boss
I'm
rush
just
game. Is what it
exactly.
is.
But I've seen it's just this has been too common since like Dark Souls 2, where everything is Dark Souls, everything is a Souls. Like, I'm like, no, words have meaning, please.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
I'm
understand.
interested in this game. I'll see how you sign up for the technical test.
For sure.
Indiana Jones got a gameplay, got a
Hey.
a trailer. Yeah.
That
Remember when-
actually looked good.
Yeah, remember when Phil Spencer said that this wasn't coming to PS5?
About that.
Yeah.
Remember when he said
That
something?
was
These games aren't. We do have some games that are coming to PS5. These games aren't Indiana Jones and some other game.
You know, he's going to defend himself by saying, I was talking about the games on display at the time. I didn't want to reveal any information about games that had not been revealed yet. I know he'll be able to talk his way out of it, but Phil, come on, man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
We all knew.
I haven't actually seen the
I'll say
trailer
now,
for this, but
I'll say now what I've said before, because I think we've both talked about this. This looks like a great Indiana Jones movie. It looks like a mediocre game.
Oh yeah, most likely.
But it looks like it's going to be a great story. And Troy does a phenomenal job of impersonating or encapsulating the nature of indie.
I
Yeah.
think it looked all right. I mean, we saw a little bit of the gameplay. I was
Yeah, we
actually
did.
very, very pleased about the lighting and stuff. They really captured the
Yes.
like lighting, the strip of light across the eyes and stuff like that. Yeah, that was
Mhm.
really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
it feels like an
aesthetics,
indie.
Yeah, aesthetics wise, they nailed it. It does feel like
100%.
a movie. Yeah, gameplay wise, they show more of that, but
They just refuse to show a elongated chunk of gameplay. So you're seeing these
yeah,
very brief
snippets,
snippets
right?
of like
Yeah,
one move and then to another move. So
yeah.
I don't know if it's because the gameplay is a little janky, or if it's just because of the editing that it feels that way. I don't think the editing has done itself any favors. But regardless, one way or another, I will be consuming the story of this because it looks like a great indie story.
Yeah. It does indeed. And we get to the last one, which they decided to end with
Yes.
Mafia.
Kind of a wet fart, huh?
I mean, once again, you didn't really see anything. You just saw the
Yeah.
setting it up with the trailer.
This feels like we don't end the show with this kind of teaser, huh?
Well, this
Yeah.
isn't actually all in of what they showed, so I don't think.
No, this is they ended
Am I
their show with
misremembering?
Mafia. Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah,
they
this
ended
was
the
this
show
was
with
the
Mafia,
oh, one more thing, Mafia.
Uh,
And we'll see you for
okay.
what's the next show?
I must have actually tuned out after.
The Game
I don't
Awards?
blame you. I guess it would
Okay.
be the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Or
Look,
TGS,
there is
but
nothing
he's not gonna be at
wrong.
TGS.
This is true. There's nothing wrong with Mafia. The Mafia games have done well. It's just this trailer
It was just an
didn't.
announcement one, wasn't it?
It was just a quick announcement. By the way, we're doing this, and behold, Italy or probably
More in
Sicily.
December.
See more in December.
More in December, yeah.
And I guess they had the dev say a little something, but yeah, I would have been happier to see it end on indie.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah.
Huh?
And then you could have gone out to the Indiana Jones theme. What a way to go out, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that was our opening night live, and frankly, for a year that's been so removed from major first party tentpoles, I think this was fine. I think this was pretty
it was
good.
all right. It was all right.
And
I was only there for Monster Hunter.
Pretty much, like it's always subjective, but I think there was enough for me to get excited. I am looking forward to Warhammer.
Warhammer.
I'm looking Warhammer. I am always happy to see fighting games get any amount of love, but yes, at the end of the day, I was in fact just here for Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
it's true. I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
Yeah, same here. Oh, there's more.
was-
This is only day one, right?
This is just the keynote, so
Yeah.
we'll see plenty of people, plenty of content creators, and plenty of the journalism, the IGNs, the Kotakus, get their hands on these games and let us know more about them. Matter of fact,
but
I think Monster Hunter, again, my bias showing, is finally playable to the public.
Yeah.
So
everybody gets to play Monster Hunter in Germany.
anyone want to buy me a
What,
trip to
in Germany?
Cologne like right now?
I'm gonna see if I can get it in Japan. 1 minute. Wild. Oh, come on. Come on, it's Japan. No!
No, it's just I think they're all on the floor, closely monitored.
Yeah. Everybody in Germany gets to play it because it's on the floor.
I know.
That's it.
At Gamescom, they can play it.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Universe, get me a ticket to Gamescom. I just need a trip to Cologne. It's not that hard, right?
There will be a demo, most likely, for.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
But I want it now.
Yeah.
But I want it now.
I want it now.
All
Don't
right.
Oompa Loompa me before I get to play it. Well, please, universe.
What are
Right,
we doing? What are we doing this week? That's all our news.
Yeah, that's it, guys. I will be playing too much PoE because I am aggressively in that zone where I don't really want to play anything else right now. At some point, I'm going to buy Wukong. I've been waiting on that game too goddamn long to not buy that thing.
Dot
at
has
least
an
next week.
addictive personality. He literally he'll find something he likes and he just like dives head into it.
Is it addictive? I do hyper focus. I'll absolutely give you that. If I find something I'm really interested in, I will hyper focus on that until I finally break myself of it. But you're not wrong in that regard. So yeah, I'll be on that for a bit. Until eventually I break myself away from that to play Wukong, in which case I probably won't stop playing that until I've beaten it.
Yeah.
So yeah, hyperfixation. There you go.
I just play more Monster Hunts. I need to join you guys on
A
Hunts.
hunter must hunt.
Hunts. And then whatever, GTA probably. And maybe I touch Mystery Game again. I think I understand what it's like, so I'll probably get it off my computer now. And then
Oh yes,
Mystery
okay.
Game.
Yes.
Yes. And
I thought you were talking about Fields of Mystery.
more 90s Stardew Valley will happen. Because I like 90s
Yes.
anime Stardew Valley. Fields of Mystery is very nice. Yep.
We'll be playing Monster Hunter.
Damn right you will.
And more Monster Hunter. And more watching Marvel movies. You know what?
I'm less excited about that, but still good. Still good. You
know what really sucks though? All right.
What?
I'm not tired anymore. I mean, I'm tired, but I'm not as tired as I was when I started.
Oh, you got a second win, did you?
Yeah, I got a second win.
So
I'll most likely be watching. I'll be watching Thor Ragnarok after this. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good movie. So.
It is a good movie. Truly.
Yeah, and then I'll probably load up Kuro 2 at some point in time. I don't know. I haven't had a day off yet in like 6 days, so.
You were supposed to.
Yeah, I was supposed to. Yeah.
How dare you be kind and considerate towards your workers?
I told my store manager, I was like, one of these days I'm going to say no, right?
Until that day, okay.
I have this.
Thank you, Link, for embodying me so well.
This one specific coworker is like, always talks shit, all right, and then turns around and is like, "Can you work for me this day?" And I'm like, sitting here like, if it wasn't for the fact that I really like my store manager, I would say no like all the time. So. Anyway, that's been this podcast. We've had to split it up into 2 because Comcast.
Well, no, you just need to edit it together.
Well,
no one will ever know.
Yeah, no one will ever know. Yeah, until now, because this is gonna be.
You can cut this bit
This
off.
is included.
You could just edit.
Yeah, true. If you've made it this far, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Dalit, passing it over to you. You will be our spokesperson from now on at the end.
Oh, okay. Well, as was said, if you liked what you heard and you want to join us, press the like and subscribe button. We can be found here almost every week at twitch.tv/leakwibble. Not Wibs, I remember.
Not Wibs.
And on YouTube at Perpetual Backlog. So, for Aqua, and for Leak, I'm Dalit, signing off. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Before you go, remember to like, comment, and sub to us. Not only does it help out the channel and let us know what you're into, but it also makes you 100% cooler than everybody else. I checked with Aqua. It's definitely true.